Time to sip. Ah, a delicious energy drink. Alright, let's refresh this so that it comes up on my screen. Refresh this. Okay, that's loud. You don't need to be that loud. Why are you that loud? Let's crank the gain down. Let's put that volume down. That should be good. Cool. Hello, Evie. I'm glad to see that. Well, how'd you like Echoes of Wisdom? So before we really do anything about this, Desmium broke for me for some reason. It will not open up Explorers of Sky whatsoever. So I had to fire up Melon DS, so I have to actually make a new setup for OBS. So we can actually stream this, and I figured I would do it live because Casey is I think Casey, I'm like positive Casey's finishing dinner right now, so I will give them a little time to chew upon their food. So what do I want to use here? Let's go for the Y template. We haven't used that in a hot minute. Cool. Yeah, Echoes of Wisdom is something I really wanted to play, but I don't have some... It's not that I don't have the money. I could buy it if I wanted to, but I'm in between games as is, so... Or rather, I'm playing the ever-living heck out of Xenoblade 3, and then, Dragon Quest is going to come up, and I kind of want to use October to... Once I finish Xenoblade 3, I kind of want to focus more on, like, art and creating stuff while I wait for Dragon Quest 3 HD to drop. So, Echoes of Wisdom is probably going to wait for me for a little bit. That's not what I wanted to do. Hello, Tyler. I'm doing good. It's been a good couple weeks. Like I said, I've been playing the ever-living hell out of Xenoblade 3, and, like, I think... I'm in Chapter 6, so I know I'm getting close to the end. I think that unless the game really shits the bed from here, that Xenoblade 3 might just be one of the best video games I've ever played. Like, no exaggeration, I think it is probably going to enshrine itself... Like, it is absolutely, I'm gonna say, my favorite Switch game. But, like, I'm, like, thinking there's a non-zero chance that thing's just going to slip into my, like, my top 5 of all time anyway. So, really been enjoying that. I would highly recommend Xenoblade to, Xenoblade 3. Does that look a little weird to you? That looks better. Like I said, this is what I do, off camera usually, but it's fine. We can do this together. Excuse me. Oops, not what I wanted to do. Okay, that should be good. I wish it would... It, like... You see how it, like, snaps, right? I wish it didn't snap. I don't want it to snap. I know of Future Redeemed. I've heard it's really good. I don't think I'm gonna dive right into that just because like I'm 80 hours into Xenoblade 3, and like I'm probably and like given that I've been like basically 100% in it the entire way. I don't think I want to jump right into another like huge RPG, especially with Dragon Quest coming. So like I'm definitely gonna get Future Redeemed, but I'm not going to play it until probably I don't know. I might have to give it a couple months to make sure I don't burn out. Not trying to soul hackers myself again. Okay, so how does that look? Hey, let's see. Oh, nice. I've only ever done one Smash Bros tournament in my life before, and I took second. It was fun. I had a good time with that one. Well, actually, no, I had a bad time because I lost. But you know, up until that point, it was a good time. Did I just go through all of this just to have it break on me again? Oh God, is the ROM just busted? That's not a. Oh crap. That's not something I can fix. The usual spot doesn't have DS Pokemon ROMs anymore. Well, ain't this a fine how do you do? How did I break it? After I just went through all that effort. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see what I can swing. I mean, I gotta hope there's somewhere else to go, or else I don't know what to do. Let me just. I mean, I'm sure I can make this work. I'm a savant at these sorts of things. They call me the IT guy because I'm the guy who does IT. Hee. All right. Not gonna say what the usual places are or what my backup might be, but let's see what I can pull. Oh, this might be an issue too. I guess in the meantime, let me put up something visually interesting on the screen. Do I have like GIFs on hand? I don't think I usually I usually save GIFs. I have GIFs on my phone, but I don't know if I have them here. Here. Enjoy this in the meantime. Wonderful. Those sure aren't links. I'm gonna turn my fan on. I'm getting warm. It's crazy because like I was freezing my ass off all day, and the second I start, streaming, I get warm. Let's see what I can do. Let's go on. Boy, howdy! What a great time to have a bunch of viewers pop up. Sorry, guys. Uh, let's see what we got. Oh boy, the usual spot is all locked too. That's not good. saying, Dreepy and Virizion sure have the same little neck thing, don't they? I wonder what that could be about. This isn't gonna download the entire thing, is it? I don't want to download the entire thing. Yeah, Tyler, you can't share video links in the chat. It doesn't allow non-mods to do that. So's that we don't get spam bots. I think I may have got it. Okay, so yes. Okay, cool. We got a fresh ROM here. So let's see what kind of magic I can pull off here. All right, so let's kill the Dreepy. The Dreepy is dying. We're removing the Dreepy. Oh. Okay, wait. No, we're not quite there yet. Oh, that isn't totally good. I'm gonna have to fix that. Well, before I commit to that, let's... Okay, it did work. So I don't know why that ROM was busted. Oh yeah, I really beefed that. Of course... There's some things I want to check real quick. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be totally fresh. That part doesn't really matter so much. I'm gonna kill Melon Diaz for right now. We're gonna try this, because if I got a fresh ROM that works now, I could probably just go back to Desmium, where I already have things that fit. Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work on Desmium either. That's really weird. Alright, I wonder if that's gonna just, like, break the ROM now. Like, if I fire this up. Like, now that I've gone in there, it's tainted and it won't load. Okay, cool. Of course, that does mean I need to edit. So let's take this scene and make it different. Alright. That ought to do it. Okay. Import save file. Look at that, it's some fun troubleshooting. Just for us. We all get to experience troubleshooting together. Okay, I think this is the file I want. Of course, I wonder if importing that is what broke that in the first place, so we're about to find out. Well, I guess not. Of course, let's see if this works before we commit to being, Nah, I got you, Tyler. You focus on your learning. Glad you could stop by. There we go. That looks correct. Does that have everything I want on it, though? Yeah, there's Homicide. You know what I think it was? I needed to run this through Sky Editor one more time and get the golden mask on, because I think I lost the golden mask. It's very loud. Why is that so loud? Or do I have the golden mask? Take golden mask. Here's the friend bow. Okay, so I guess I didn't have the gold, or is it over here? space globe. Okay, I don't think I have the golden mask, so that's obviously an issue. So let's fire up Sky Editor real quick and get the golden mask on so we can do this correct. Well, I set this all up off screen, and apparently just everything broke when I wasn't paying attention. Hello, Dr. Bones! I don't know if I said that already. I'm trying to, figure out a bunch of shit all at once, and it is not going smoothly. I fire up Sky Editor. Try that. There we go. Alright, hop aside. Let us give you... Or I guess we'll just put... Or do I have it in the inventory? Health items... Oh yeah, no. Okay, my bad. I did this entirely right. Guess what, viewers? Items... Golden mask, right there. Okay, so we're golden. I didn't have to do that. I, could have went slightly into my thing, and we would have been totally fine. Okay, so I think I changed something with the moves on Hoppicide. Yeah. I gave it wide slash, so we can hit more, we can hit more keks all at once. The Grinch. Look how speed up works now. Yeah, it's fun, and you know how in Desmune, whenever we hit the thing, it like sped up like. Now this one just unfortunately, it speeds up immediately. So, at the very least, for this final stream, we don't get to wind up and have a funny sounding audio thing. Okay, so... I'm gonna start just looking for Kecleons. Because it's gonna take me time to find it. I'm gonna assume that by the time Casey's ready, that we can start, like, farming them. But, it's gonna take us a second to find the Kecleon before we even manage to start, like, farming them down. So let me look up, Explorers of Sky Best Kecleon Dungeons. We'll try that. What dungeon is Kecleon most common at? Let's see. Kecleon. I'm in an FAQ here. Alright, here we go. There's 10% chance there. Oh, there's a 50% chance at Sky Peak's 7th pass. So, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Now, where is Sky Peak? Oh, don't we have to go to the Shaman Village first or something? Sure, why not? Yeah, that was it. We, like... Oh yeah, that line from Lily is really weird. It's like, he will be your father now. I don't know if I want to deal with all this. Actually, you know what? Let's not deal with this for right... Oh, but I only have, like, one escape orb, I think. Well, I'll reload if it's not the case. I was kind of hoping it would just take me right there. I don't remember I remember there being, like, a gondola to take it where you wanted to go, but I guess I was wrong. Super Mystery Dungeon kind of does that, I think. I remember Kecleon not being as good in Super. Then again, like, by the time you get it, like... Oh, I have plenty of escape orbs. What am I talking about? I don't really need 2, but... That'll give me something just in case, like, one dungeon messes up. Okay, so... Beyond that... It looks like Waterfall Cave is gonna be our best chance. Or Apple Woods. So, alright, let's go for Apple Woods. We're going to Apple Woods. We're getting some Apple Woods smoked bacon. We're gonna bring Tepig in here. By God! It's me! I feel like I should have recruited that Hoppit pretty easily, right? We'll say. I got all this recruitment juice. Actually, there's something I need to check real quick. Something sounds a little weird. Yeah, that's the issue. Okay, I need to... Oh, hey! I don't know if congrats is the right word that I want to use for a diagnosis. But, I don't know, if it's what you were looking for, I guess that's good news. Okay, this should... Let's see... Yes, because something about this just... Okay, good. Okay, so congrats on the diagnosis, then. It's kind of like when you, when people are like, what the fuck? Okay. People are like, oh, like, I'm pregnant, and it's like, oh, like, do I say congrats, or, oh god, I'm sorry? So, obviously something I want to be sure of before I commit to these things. Oh god. I'm being swarmed by babies! A Caterpie! That's okay. I don't want Caterpie. Oh, great. Getting the hell out of here. I don't want to fight these guys. I didn't know that Splash would hit through Protect. That's kind of interesting. Like, clearly not immune to all forms of damage here. No, my HP is... Actually, I don't know what the max HP is. I've got it in my mind that 255 is the max HP. And at the very least, it should be enough to, It should be enough to get what I need to do. Of Kecleons. Okay. I kind of hope Kecleon isn't on this floor, because now with the poison, that's really not going to be able to do what I want it to do. We got the Emesis Orb. Emesis. However you pronounce it. Look, we're just two little guys. It's cute. Oh, he didn't want to be near me anymore. He doesn't like me. It's like a... I was gonna say, it's like that one NPC in RuneScape, but none of you play RuneScape, so it's not a reference that anyone will get. There's a random event you can get that's a drunken dwarf comes up to you. And it's a beneficial event, because if you talk to him, he gives you a kebab and some beer. And kebabs could be a very good healing items. Yeah, it could be like Somion. But if you don't... And, like, the Drunken Dwarf takes his sweet time. Like, he'll give you about a minute to respond to him, if he pops up. But if you don't, after, like, a minute, he goes away, and he's like, "Oh, my mate doesn't like me." And, I forget why I started that entire conversation thread, but I swear it was relevant to what I needed. Yeah, no, it was the other Hop-Ip. He didn't like me. He tried to get away from me. I'm just a nice drunken dwarf trying to give him a sandwich and some beer. And the dude wants nothing to do with me. Of course, I'm not drunk, so... there's no alcohol in the house. I drank it all. Not all at once. But, I will never forget about Somion. Hey, a female Combi! This can be a woman. Perfect. Didn't think that would fit so well. Everyone loves Somion. Somion was like one of the great channel moments, I'd say. Okay, Honeybee Lovely, I don't need you to just get your scent everywhere. You can go home now. Away with you, foul beastling. Where the hell is Casey? I know they said they worked today, but they also got it done pretty early. And we were just talking like an hour ago. I wonder if they fell asleep. That's okay. I don't need no stinking male in my life. Well, there sure is a lot of poison powder, huh? If the second coming of Jesus happened through Impreg, I would be so happy. And I'm not talking about, like, someone who transitioned and still, like, technically had the parts to make it work. Like, I want, like, just straight up, like, someone with no womb just managing to pop out the Messiah. This is not going the way I want it to, huh? Okay, there's a 10% chance going forward that it's going to be fine. What if it was me? I don't know. I feel like with advances in, like, modern, like, hospitalization tech, I don't feel like giving birth would be horrible. Like, I would just get a C-section. And I know that's not like, it's like, oh, just get a C-section, it's painless and nothing bad happens. Like, no, like, it's still having a human being ripped out of my, you know, abdomen. But, you know, it's not like I'm gonna have to worry about pushing it out of my beehole or my pee, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would be great, but I think feasibly, if I had to carry the Messiah, I could make it work. I would very much like for capital G to tell me that it's happening. I don't want to wake up one day and my stomach hurts and I'm like, oh, what's going on? And I go to the doctor and they're like, so by the way, like I need like an archangel to come into me in my dream. Like, what was it, like Gabriel came down to Mother Mary or something and said something? I need like Raphael to come down and be like, yo, BT dubs, we're gonna need that there, we're gonna need that there body of yours for something. Like, even if it's, like... I don't know, I don't want to say it's, like, non-consensual, because, like... If God tells me to do something, like, I probably don't really have a choice, so it's not, like, that's non-consensual, but, like... some warning, at least. Yeah, no, I need Gabriel to come to me, like, before it happens. Or, like, before any symptoms manifest. I guess that's the big thing. Hey, another female Combi. Like, if I start feeling pregnancy pains, I want to know in advance, like, what I'm going through. Like, if I suddenly think that I have, like, appendicitis, and it turns out I'm carrying the Messiah, I'm not going to be happy. And, like, if it comes down to that, and it's just, like, no one came to me and it's like, oh, you're pregnant with the Messiah. I'm just like, well, it looks like I'm aborting the Messiah, so take that, Big G. Yeah, I guess that's what it's ultimately coming down to. Give me advanced warning, or, the second coming's about to be the second trimester abortion. Boy, we went through that entire dungeon with no Kecleons, huh? I mean, 10% isn't a huge chance, but I was hoping for more. I would think that would be clever, and I would commit to it. The question is, like, do I go to, like, am I guaranteed to go to hell for trying to abort the Messiah when I know that it's him? Like, is that foul play in the eyes of God? Well, like, what powers are we talking here? Like, do I get the ability to regenerate, or after 3 days? Or is it just, like, there's, like, people want to give me, like, 10% of their income or something? Okay, let me check something real quick. This is not me Googling the ethics of aborting Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. I can teleport. Alright, but wait. Do I only get to teleport around while I'm pregnant with Jesus? Or can I, do I only get the powers while I'm pregnant? Or do, like, I get to keep them after, like... Do I get to keep them afterwards? I don't know, turning water into wine wouldn't be good, because I can't drink the wine when I'm pregnant with him. You guys want fetal alcohol syndrome Jesus? Or would he be immune to it, because he's the son of God? If I can keep the powers, then fuck yeah. Like, I would absolutely go for this. I wouldn't even be mad. Yeah, no, if I get to keep the powers, I wouldn't even be mad if, like, if he never gave me any warning. I feel like if I have the superpowers, though, like, I don't need the, I don't really need money anymore. Get the teleportation for the rest of my life and only get them when I'm... I mean, that's totally fine. I don't know, like... I don't know if Jesus, like, is, like, always wind up, because, like, human beings can, like, make soda, but, like, they don't turn their blood into soda. I don't know, like, magic is, Oh, I believe that might be Casey. Nope, that is Kish. I had a distinct feeling Casey's probably not gonna make it tonight. Which is unfortunate, given that, you know, this is our stream series. But, whatever. Oh, I'm already 30 minutes in, I gotta commit. I made this cool thumbnail. Not letting it go to waste. So in the meantime, we will argue the... It's not really an argument. We'll discuss the ethics of... It's not even really ethics. Ask Kish if they would... I don't think Kish would... Kish is Arrow Ace. I don't think they're interested in knocking up Jesus. Well, to be fair, the first half hour, like, the first, 20 minutes of this stream was, Jesus Christ. It was me goofing around trying to figure this, shite out. I'm gonna keep it real with you, more like the Crapple Woods. Haha! Alright, Oddish, I'm popping you on the skull for that one. Plus, every time we get into a fight, it's like, hey, I want to join your team, hey, I want to join your team, and it's like, no, I'm too popular. Alright, that's great. Alright. This is a jaunty little tune. No, oh my god, you're right. The radar orbs would be a great idea, wouldn't they? Yeah, if we don't find it on this run, cheating in a bunch of radar orbs might be the move. You good, Oddish? Has anyone, like, alright, moving on from Impreg Jesus, has anyone used a Vespiquen in, like, a run of a Pokemon game? I was gonna say, like, a serious run, but really, what's a serious Pokemon run? Like, going through the effort of finding a female Combee and evolving it, specifically to use for your run of a Pokemon game. Has anyone here done that? I've only ever seen it twice. One of my friends went through Pokemon X with a Vespiquen, and one of my other friends, when she was streaming Violet for like 5 minutes, she grabbed a female Combee with the intention of becoming a Vespiquen, but then she never ended up finishing the series. I think it was the 1-2 combo of streaming Pokemon Violet, then followed with Atelier Ryza. Was when she realized that streaming RPGs isn't really it's not easy. It is difficult to stream RPGs sometimes. It's simpler with like Explorers of Sky here because like there's really not a whole lot going. Combee, Jesus Christ, man. That's it, killing you. Streaming RPGs can be difficult, is what I'm trying to say. Not a whole lot going on here, so it's like easy to like sit and like talk about just shoot the shit. But, like trying to do something with Ryza where like the narrative is like kind of like always in your face. And like you're trying to like actually like you know, interact with it. No, my friend Ed, Joey Babe in the chat, just went through Ultra Moon as, well, I stream Pokemon games just because I fucking love Pokemon. There's also not much going on in RuneScape, but, like, that one's also difficult to, stream just because, there is so much not going on there that then that goes from being, like, being able to talk in between, like, slower moments like this to I have to turn the entire stream into performance art because visually there's nothing going on, so it has to end up being a podcast. But anyway, Ed went through Ultra Moon as their very first Pokemon game. And he used not only a Butterfree the entire way through, but the Butterfree was one of their MVPs. And I think that's lovely. I also went through Ultra Moon with a... I don't want to say a Jokemon, because that feels a little rude. But I went through Ultra Moon with Miltank as one of my Pokemon. So, like, you know, like, one of the more difficult games in, like, trying to use, like, a traditionally, we'll say, weaker Pokemon is fun. I had a good time with, I had a good time using Miltank. Miltank was a fun Pokemon. It was very clearly the... the weakest mon on my team. Like, any situation where I brought Miltank out would have absolutely been served better with any of my other Pokemon. But I like Miltank, and I've never used it before, so I wanted to use it. The one that ended up being the real MVP on that run was Araquanid. Water Bubble Araquanid is just, like, is stellar in the campaign. You could, like... I mean, it's not, like, great in competitive, obviously, but, like, its overwhelming power and, like, Waterium Z... Like, anything that, like, even things that, like, resisted water moves. Like, Araquanid was kind of just, like, punching huge holes in the enemy team. So both times I've gone through Alola, I've used a water and Bugmon. Because the first time I did it, I used Golisopod. And I love Golisopod. Golisopod used to be my favorite Gen 7 mon. And then, Marshadow ended up taking the slot just because we made Marshadow R, where we put it in Raido's outfit. And then ever since then, I'm like, oh, turns out I just love Marshadow to death. Like, even without the Raido outfit, I just think Marshadow's really nice. I think Marshadow is cute. It is powerful. And I never saw its movie. Though, to be fair, that's not a high bar to clear. I know I've said this before. I'll say it again because I've been talking about the Pokemon movies a lot with people recently. I haven't seen a Pokemon movie since Zoroark. Zoroark was the last Pokemon movie I watched because I didn't really love the Sinnoh movies. People talk about Rise of Darkrai being like one of the best Pokemon movies. I didn't like it when I first saw it. I watched it later and ended up enjoying it, but the first time I saw Rise of Darkrai, I was like, what is this? And, I liked Shaman and the Sky Warrior enough. I watched it with friends, so it might have just been the fact that we were having, like, a really fun, like, hangout day together. And then the Arceus movie just blows. Like, that just, like, I think... Is the Arceus movie the worst Pokemon movie? Like, is that, like, something that, like, everyone's willing to, like, just outright say? Arceus movie is really fucking bad. And so, you know, obviously didn't like that. So then I sat and watched the Zoroark movie when it showed, because I was super excited for Black and White pre-release. And it was just boring. And I was like, okay, I probably don't need to watch Pokemon movies anymore. And I've never seen a Pokemon movie since. I've never seen Keldeo. Didn't see Genesect. Well, this is just going to be me listing the rest of the Pokemon movies, which I haven't seen, so I'm not going to do that, but... I know that the Volcanion movie performed the worst, which sucks, because, like, poor fucking Volcanion, it's, like, the only 6th gen mythical that didn't get a new form. And it had to share its movie with Magearna. I mean, Hoopa also just kind of got, like, stuck with the, like, oh, hey, look at all these cool other legendaries, because Hoopa isn't enough to carry a movie by itself or something. But, like, Volcanion having to share top billing with, like, oh, hey, we're gonna be... It's, like, really emblematic of how they treated 6th gen, of just, like, kicking it out of the way so we can just start getting to 7th gen already. I think a lot of people really like that. Casey! They did fall asleep. Okay. Applewoods is clearly not working. Let's try something else. Alright, we're gonna try Tree Shroud Forest. I remember that being either Tree Shroud Forest or Mystifying Forest. One of the forests. Okay, so let's... Hey, I still have Sky Editor open. That works. Alright, new item. Radar Orb. Add. And screw it. Let's just add a... There, that should be enough to really, like, get me through the entire thing. Alright, we're gonna save as... We're gonna call this... Kecleon. Well, what we're doing right now, Russ, is we're trying to find a Kecleon store inside the thing, inside the dungeon, and it only has like a 10% chance to pop up, so I'm trying to just go through a dungeon that has the highest chances of it popping up, so we can find it easier. And clearly that's not working, so... Alright, import save file. Is this? No. Documents. P stuff, DS stuff. Alright, let's see how that works. And it broke. Shit. Is that just an issue with Sky Editor? What's the problem there? Oh, Feral King, you're super far behind. I'm sorry. Yummy. Okay, that's not what I want. What? Okay, so, shit, did that just break it entirely? Okay, what if I import a different save file, huh? Just get Kecleon back. Okay, I have ruined the ROM. I don't know how that keeps happening. Okay, so we just gotta open up another copy of this. Then we import... Well, alright, I guess I could experiment here. Do we think it's the fact that I'm trying to do too much... No, let's just play this safe. We don't need the radar orb. Or I might even have a bunch of radar orbs already. Like, we might just be fucking around for no real reason here. Now remember, Ed, be sure to use the Ultra Necrosium Z in becoming all-powerful. Okay, that's really not good. But that was a brand new file. Why is that not working? Shit. Alright, let's try some stuff here. Kill these. Download these. Let's just kill Melon-DS for now. Yeah, Ed, when you use the Ultra Necrosium Z, try out the brand new Z move it gets. It's very fun. Alright, let's see if this works before we commit to absolutely anything. Okay, that worked. Now let's import the save file. We have to import the save file, obviously, because now we don't have anything. But let's see. Yeah, this one should work. Yes! Okay, cool. So, at the very least, we are back to 0 here. Alright, so we just won't be fucking with that again. Right, let's give the Hoppip that golden mask back. Alright, let's see if we have some radar orbs, huh? Maybe we can get really lucky here. Ballin'! Of course, now I have to deal with this speeding up every time I do it. Okay. Now, every time I do this, I have to... every time I do this, I gotta do it, you know? Okay. Please give me. Alright, so now let's try Tree Shroud Forest, because Apple Woods was clearly not the move. Yeah, this is probably not going to end up being the grand finale, huh? Unless we do this a real long stream. Because I can still go through 3 special episodes, and we haven't even found Kecleon yet. I'll try Mystifying Forest. Alright. It's too many bay leaves. What if Bayleaf was called Gay Leaf and it liked men? I like Bayleaf. I like Groddle. I really don't think there's many Pokemon I dislike, actually. I was gonna say I like all the grass middle stage ones, but I don't really love Servine. And I think Thwacky is horrible. Really do not like Thwacky. That thing just looks like a thumb. Now, we don't need Kecleon for the special episodes, it's just like... How do you end a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream without Kecleon? Torty. Sorry, Torty, I don't want you eating up all my Reviver seeds, though. Yeah, no, the, really, functionally, there's no real reason for me to go for Kecleon, because I've already done everything that I would need a Kecleon for, besides, Zero Isle, which I don't really care about. Because we did Destiny Tower, even if we really didn't do it legit, but... It's just a trophy at this point. Eh. Well, this golden mask is really carrying its weight, huh? Hey, fuck that. Able. You know, we brought all those radar orbs and I never used them. Do the radar orbs show the item? It just locates Pokemon, not items. Well, shoot. You know what? It was X-ray specs. I should have put X-ray specs on. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I should just... Yeah, let's just go back and put X-ray specs on real quick. That should really save us a hell of a lot of time. Because I'm pretty sure X-ray specs show the items too, right? At the very least, I need to drop off all these radar orbs now that we don't really need them anymore. Alright, give me them X-ray spectacles, my boy, woman. My boy, woman. Got any boy women in the chat? No, we're not doing that. That does not sound good. Do I have X-ray specs? I don't think I actually have X-ray specs, huh? Boy, that'd do it, huh? Oh, no, they're there. Okay, cool. No. Locates items and enemies. Okay. We just have to remember to put the golden mask back on when we find, Kecleon. Now, let's get that escape orb just in case. I do not want to be caught with my pants down. I mean, I was gonna say it really doesn't matter if we escape. We're kind of fizzity-yucked anyway. As far as finding another one goes, but it's okay. We can do this. Alright, into Mystifying Forest once again. Now for another sip of my ghost energy drink. Okay, clearly no Kecleon here. Yeah, this was a good idea. I'm so glad that I came up with it. Ow. Yeah, Ghost is really good. I know I mention it like every time. I mean, I've been drinking them a lot on streams recently. Like this year. Mostly because I discovered them this year, but... Apparently, I mean, they're not good for you, but they're, Oh, I'm drinking the watermelon one right now! Sorry to just show off in front of you, Dr. Bones. But I am currently sipping the watermelon one. Well, operating under the assumption that you mean, like the sour warhead watermelon one. That's the one I'm drinking. Jesus Christ, we just got our asses kicked there. Ah, wonderful. Can't hit you from a distance. Let's do this. I do enjoy watermelon confections. Like, Sour Patch, like, those, like, sour watermelon ones. Like the sour gummy watermelon ones. Those are really good. Sour watermelon is just a primo flavor. I do enjoy... That looks like a suspicious gathering of items down there. Do we think? Nope. It was just a suspicious gathering of items. What could this seed be? I can make a quick seed work. Okay, bye. Yeah, it might have been a good idea to, like, bring, like, Floor Seeker, like a Floor Seeker Pokemon in here. Like, bring in Splumpy or the Gunch, like, solely to, traverse the dungeon. And then, swapping leadership over to, Hoppip. If you say no, it just blows itself up. It's an incel. He went to go see the Joker too and got so mad he peed himself. No thanks, Ivysaur. No thanks, Flygon. God, Hoppip's just too irresistible. We can't get through this dungeon without being accosted by fans. Which, I mean, to be honest, look at Hoppip. You would see Hoppip and be like, oh, so cute. Let me hang out with you. God, this floor sucked. Excuse me. Not even vaguely. Oh, that's the only way through. You guys ever see that, that one YouTube channel called Apollo and Friends? And it's this guy, and he's got an African gray parrot. And, he, like, talks. He, like, says fun things. Oh, great. Awesome, cool, and good. Fuck off. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, no, in the modern era, it's... That was a nice voice crack, damn. In the modern era, it's easier than ever to, like, make, Jumpluff work. Because it gets Sword Stance, and then it gets a pretty good smattering of, like... just, like, good offensive moves that take advantage of its typing. Ah, man, that really looked like a Kecleon shop. Oh. Gamers, this run is not looking good. When I eventually get back to streaming, streaming Pokemon Y, I can't wait to actually sit and finally use Hoppip. Because I tried using it in Gold and Silver, and with how bad movesets were back then, Hoppip was not very good to use. Alright, let's try Tree Shroud. I think that one's longer. Yeah, right? Maybe I should have just committed to going through Sky Peak. Alright, Tree Shroud, where the higgity heck are you? There's a 9% chance on every floor that a Kecleon shop will appear. So I wonder, actually... Okay. There's something I want to test when we get to, Aw, 2 sleepy Kadabras. There's something I want to test here, actually. Okay. Shift F1. Alright, is this gonna just load us into the same floor? But what if I move and do another thing? No, that's gonna dump us in the same floor no matter what. I thought maybe we could manipulate it to just kind of force it to appear, but I guess not. To be fair, all I need are some good beans and a head pat. Right? Isn't that all, like, we need as human beings? As human beings? Some touches and food. What is it, like the old meme used to be, like, give me pizza and touch my butt? That looks like a Kecleon shop! There's really not much going on in this dungeon either. Or this floor. Come on. Alright, here it is. Kecleon wants pizza and their butt touched. Alright. Let me stretch and get ready for this. Ah, damn. Alright. So, let us equip the golden mask. Yeah. Let's drop it. Well, let me pop all of my buffs so we can be ready for this. Okay, for some reason I thought I could eat more. Okay. Alright, we're at 2 stages. I'll pick this up, it'll be useful. Alright, how are my moves? Let's set up Bullet Seed first. Alright, before we start this, I'm going to do my little thing on Pokefarm and see if, yeah, I'm gonna make you guys sweat for the, sweat for this. I just got an albino Magnemite. I'm gonna send that to Casey. Send to... God damn it, that's not what I want to do. I'm mostly just doing this to give Casey a little time to catch up and see. Let's see. Alright, we saved... Excuse me. Cool. No, you shouldn't, Dr. Bones. It is sunk cost fallacy that keeps me here. There is no reason to start Pokeform. Okay, and so... Doing one I should probably be, like, recording this part, huh? But, whatever. It just looks like I'm sitting here and you're all just like, oh, when are they gonna get to this? We're gonna use legendary seals. Ooh. Okay, that's for... I got a Tornadus summon item, a Registeel summon item, and a Deoxys summon item. Those were not worth the seals. Shit, I think that might have actually kind of fucked me over on cash. No, they're really cheap right now. Okay, so we're all set up. I'm gonna drop one more save state. I'm not dropping the right save state. Want to buy it? No. Okay, we're all capped up. What do you say? Here we go! Oh, are you Holy shit! Oh my god, I wish Casey was here. Oh my god. Oh my god, my head is swimming. My head is swimming. Jesus Christ. Do you remember when we were... For anyone who saw this back when we were doing Blue Rescue Team, where I said if we get all that, where if we get Kecleon in the first 5 minutes, I would have to stream a 100% playthrough of Xenoblade 2. And the fact that that didn't happen is what led to the creation of Rose Gold Heart. Could you imagine if this just happened then, how different the world would be? Holy shit! Oh my god. I'm gonna... My god. Shit, what do we name this thing, huh? Casey wanted to call it Bartleby, because we've been watching this Sonic Underground series online. So unless anyone can come up with a better thing than Bartleby. Somion, oh, I do like Somion. Yeah, in fact, you know what? I think Somion's it. Pizza Butt's good, given the context that went into this. Because we've got Somion as, like, the Jesus aspect of the luck. We've got Pizza Butt for the fact of the conversation beforehand. So yeah, I think the tiebreaker is going to be between Somion and Pizza Butt. I'm going to flip a coin. And by that I mean I'm going to go on random.org. And do best 2 out of 3 between 1 and 2. Alright, so Somion is head and Pizza Butt is tails, so... Tails... Heads. Alright, it's really coming down to this. And... It's tails! It's Pizza Butt! We did it! We got Pizza Butt! I'm gonna fucking vomit, oh my god. Hoppicide can't escape. Well, that bodes poorly. Where are my quick saves? Oh, no, Kecleon, you're getting lost. Yeah, get a second one! I might have to. Somion... I'm already calling him Somion. Pizza Butt... You know, it's Pizza Butt Somion. That's its full name. I mean, shit, while we're here, do we want to just, like, use the rest of our time and, like, try to fish for a second one? Yeah, while we're here, I'm gonna see if we can fish for a second one. I'd share him. Yeah, come at me. I was prepared for this to be a real hike. We might still be able to do all the special episodes then. Uh-oh. Wide slash! Cherim, not the time. Can I send Pizza Butt home? Okay, cool. Pizza Butt safe. Okay. Stop shooting beams at me. Okay, we've got a lot going on here. I should have used wide slash there. Dude, the berry taking its sweet time to move made me think we actually got a second one. Yeah, when Casey gets here. Yeah, everyone be cool. We're gonna gaslight Casey. Hey, Epic. But nothing much. We're just hunting. Kecleons. Just in the middle of an active war zone hunting Kecleons. Alright. It's pronounced J. It's always been pronounced Jazzlight, babe. What are you talking about? I remember one of the funniest things. I remember when I was a kid, I went into Five Below once, and I remember that like being like, I was like, oh, this is a cool store that cool adults go to, because it had like, I think my logic behind that was it had Simpsons merch, and that was an adult show. So my logic was Five Below was like this like hip happening store. And, there was a Simpsons calendar there that was, it was like a department store for, like, fat men. And, like, the clothing line was called Mr. Big and Large by Hugh Jass. And that, like, I lost my mind. I was like, I had to have been, like, 9 when I saw that. And I was just, like, rolling. Like, I was like, Mom, look at how funny this is. She's like, you dork. Like, yeah. Hee not sure what that had to do with Jass lighting, but... Oh, because Hugh Jass, duh. Again, thought we just got Kecleon. Whatever, I've got all these max elixirs. Yeah, I haven't been to a Five Below in a long time. I think I would probably, like... It definitely hasn't been since, like, the mid to late 2000s. Because, I mean, like, for the most part, like... What do they even have at Five Below? It's like it's like a bunch of kitsch, right? Just a bunch of crap. What am I gonna do with that? I think we're just, like, accumulating treasures in here. I remember, like, not too shortly after it launched, Five Below had copies of Metroid Other M for, like, $5. And I remember thinking that was cool mostly just because the idea of getting a video game for, like, $5 was something cool. But, I mean, if I went into a Five Below right now and could get Metroid Other M for $5, I would be super thrilled. But, I mean, for the most part, it's not going to be a video game that you want. Like, they're not going to have, like, anything interesting there anymore. So my take on it is, wow, that could have been really bad, huh? Oh, good thing we had that. Of course, that means I need to pop another Violent Seed, because I'm weak again, but... yeah, the Hoppicide has max stats in general now. Now, see, if I found a copy of Yokai Watch 1 there, I would be ecstatic. That would be so cool. But I guess I didn't think about that, because really no way in hell I'm going to be able to get that now. It's like, really, what's the point in getting Yokai Watch 1 at this point? But... just the... I wouldn't even necessarily buy it just so I could say, like, yeah, I got Yokai Watch 1. I would buy it just so I could say, yeah, I got this copy of Yokai Watch 1, and also I paid $5 for it. Hello, Yumaji. Because that's one of the... like, alright, here, while I'm here, I'll tell the story of the first rated M video game I ever bought. Because, you know, in the United States, you have to be 16... I'm sorry, you have to be 17 to buy rated M video games. And, I'm glad I could impress. You have to be 17 to buy rated M video games. And when I was 16, Skyrim had just had dropped, and I was like, "Yeah!" I fell for the marketing, and I wanted Skyrim super badly. And I tried going there, and they were like, "Hey, yeah, you got ID?" And I'm like, "No," and they're like, "Sorry, we can't sell you this." So I didn't get Skyrim that day, and. So, I turned 17, and I finally go into a GameStop. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna buy me a rated M video game. I didn't really know what I wanted, but they had Metal Gear Solid 2 loose there for 89 cents. And I was like, I don't even, like, I've already played Metal Gear Solid 2 to death at this point, but it's a video game for 89 cents. No, this is the one on the Nintendo DS. For 89 cents, I'm like, yeah, like, sure, I'll buy that. And I can finally show my ID and say, yeah, I'm 18. I can buy a rated M video game. And, I get there, and he doesn't even ask, because he's just like, hey, this is what you want? I'm like, sure is. And he's like, cool, let me get you rung up. And I was, damn it. I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, I wanted to finally show my ID. Like, it's just like one of those, like, fun things. You're like, yeah, like, I'm growing up, I'm an adult. And he kind of took that away from me. And all I got out of it was a cheap copy of a game I'd already beaten like 300 times borrowing it from a friend. To this day, I don't think I've ever put that specific copy of Metal Gear Solid 2 in my PS2. I think I did the same thing. I bought Nocturne and I never ended up playing it. I think it was around that time I was mostly just kind of buying games to buy them. Because they were dirt cheap. The guys at the local liquor store stopped carding me, and I don't know how to feel about that. I'm going to operate under the assumption that the much... I'm sorry, have you been calling me? It hasn't been showing up. Jesus Christ. Guys, Casey's been calling me and I... Discord was not... It's got streamer mode on. My heart's sweet.
You just left me there for 3 minutes.
Discord didn't tell me you were calling!
I was just sitting there. I was sitting there doing this. I just thought you weren't gonna answer.
Yeah, no, this whole time I've just been sitting here farming Kecleons waiting for you, and I'm like, actually, no, I think, I think I won't be actually calling them, actually.
I don't get to stream.
That's okay.
I don't get to have fun.
We're trying a new thing where you sit in the chat and get called or like that's how that's how Ed puts it. It's not even vaguely not Ed. I don't know. Ed and Evie have similar colored icons. So
That's
like
kind of racist, man.
yeah, God, that really wasn't good about me, huh? I'm just saying, I've goofed those two up in my head like 3 times tonight, and this is the first time I've said it out loud. I'm drinking lizards, babe.
That's
The lizard
not okay.
drank me back. It's like God once said, sometimes you drink the lizard, sometimes the lizard drinks you. You know? So, babe, how was your nap?
It was all right. I mean, kind of
Was it
just fell asleep in
napalicious?
my chair.
Just like
And then I
Trev.
woke up and I ate dinner because I was so sleepy.
You were so sleepy and
Well, because
hungry.
I stayed a little longer at work because we had a lot of boxes that we needed to go through, and it would have just been my other coworker and my manager who was in the back doing stuff, and I
Yeah.
didn't want to leave her out by herself trying to do all that when one of my other coworkers was gonna come in not much longer anyway. So I just stayed until she came in, and I was like, okay. And then I went to Target. And then
I
came
remember
home.
that part.
And
You're
then I was just so sleepy.
you're truly living the white guy dream of going to Target after work.
There was stuff I needed to get, which apparently included a Pokemon Ancient Ruins environment and figure display pack.
That's the whole reason you win. Your mom specifically asked for that, like on the grocery list. Like,
Yeah.
my darling child, I need Pokemon Ruin display figure playset. Do
And I
not
said,
fail
okay.
me. Like she like her chair just like goes back into the shadows. Like you get like a it's like in
Oh,
Star
battle
Wars.
figures. Galarian Darumaka. What do you know?
Oh, did you buy the Darumaka?
No, there's just a like a little fold-out thing in here that shows more figures that you can get. So
Okay.
look for these new Pokemon figures, and there's of course, you know, Pikachu. There's Pawniard, the Galarian Darumaka, Tyrant, Carvana, Snowrunt, Omanite, Kabuto, and Horsey. And then there's a big Luxray and a big Flagon.
Like Luxray and Flagon, I get. Some of those other mons getting
Right.
merged in 2024 is an interesting take.
Galarian Darumaka.
You can't even get Galarian Darumaka in the modern game. You have to go
Yeah,
back to
but
Sword
they
and
want
Shield
you to
for that.
remember it, so you can be sad that you can't have it anymore.
I love Dexit. I was like, yeah, I got this really cool figure in the new game. I hope I get to use my fun new figures Pokemon in the game.
No.
Target mostly sells
That's so
clothes here as well, but they also have like a small grocery section. It's not really small. It's technically like half the store.
Oh, of course, it's in Pokemon Go. That makes sense.
Oh yeah, they just had a
assuming
huge.
everyone will find it from that and be like, oh, I want this.
Well, they do. I think right now, or like recently, there was like a huge like Galarian Darumaka event,
Well, that would do it then, huh?
which again, also strange event, given that you can't get it in Scarlet and Violet.
Right.
Oh, we don't have Kmart's anymore. There was a TJ Maxx. I don't think we have. I don't think Kmart is very popular either.
TJ Mart.
Oh, great. Something stirring, babe.
What is it?
Something.
It's too scary. You have to leave.
It's too scary, 5 me. Thank God all the Kecleons are here
Too
now.
frightening.
They're like, hey, Beard, you don't have much time left.
Like, oh yeah, we're going here we come. Here we are.
You gotta recruit me! You gotta recruit me!
You gonna recruit me? You gonna recruit me?
You're missing out! You're missing out!
You close?
Oh no, I cringed.
You're gonna die of cringe.
I'm gonna lose subscriber. It's okay. I'm fast and I'm no longer cringing. Sonic the Hedgehog. I remember, and I cannot find this video for the life of me anymore. Like, I've looked really hard in the years since. But it was like this rapper who, like, during an interview, someone, like, asked him, like, what his favorite game was or something. I don't really remember the context. I'm going to assume that's what the question was, because it's the only way the answer would really make sense to me. But he's like, he like says it like this like really like drugged out mumble. He's just like, yeah, you know, that there Sonic the Hedgehog. But like he like there's like no consonants in it. It's just Hedgehog.
That's really funny.
And I cannot find it for the life of me.
It's the Hedgehog.
It's like his voice just sounds like a gravel road too.
Yeah.
Like, he sounds like he's just like gone through like 5 whiskeys and 2 cigars.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say like 5 puberties, and I was like,
it's gone through 5 puberties and 5 cigars. It's like, yeah, my favorite video game is Sonic the Hedgehog.
What if it was the Hedgehog?
Aw. That's Willow. She gives you hedgehogs.
I don't know if I would really say that she does.
Well, she like stands on you. That's like an animal hug.
Yeah, I guess so. Especially for a small animal.
Yeah. Did I tell you at the cabin there are wild porcupines?
Really?
We just learned that recently, that there's wild porcupines.
I would love to see a wild porcupine.
And Mom ended up seeing one. And we also have wild minks out there.
Ooh.
And that I was just like,
Bartleby.
Bartleby. Ah, I fucking diddly died.
Oh no. That's cringe. You're going to lose a subscriber.
Viewers, if you ever unsubscribe from me just because I got killed by a Kecleon, I would absolutely agree with you. If I ever watched someone get killed by a Kecleon, I would be like, top Kecleon, and then leave.
And then laugh. And then love.
And then love.
And then Iron leaves.
I would die. Ross, what kind of question is that? What if you got killed? I don't know. A die, I guess.
Well, do you see?
About that. Yeah, so Casey, we had to like this whole conversation about Jesus impreg. And now, when I say that, I don't mean Jesus is the one carrying the child. I mean, I was like, we talked about like if like someone like immaculate conceptioned, but it was like like someone AMAB was pregnant this time, like absolutely no baby like material. And we also determined we get superpowers from it. You can laugh at any time. It's fine.
What would the superpowers be?
I think someone said, like, teleportation.
Why would that give you superpowers? I'm just curious.
Well, you're carrying the Messiah.
I don't think. I mean,
you gotta have the superpowers to protect your holy baby. God is like trying really hard to ensure. Yeah, if I wasn't informed about birthing Messiah, I would abort it. But then like someone said like you can have superpowers. I'm like, okay, I would keep it.
I guess that's fair.
But then like I
Well,
don't know.
to
Is
them
there
it would
like
just be their son, I guess.
the moral conundrum of like telling God the only reason I want your kid is because I benefit from it? Like that's a little fucked, isn't it?
Well, I mean, maybe if he didn't know that you were gonna say that, then he could have just picked somebody else. I mean,
But he's God. He knows everything.
yeah. So if he knew you were gonna say that, then he would either be okay with it and be like, yeah, that's fine, or he would pick somebody else who wouldn't have that requirement.
Yeah, but what if it was like a test like Job?
Then you would, I don't know. Does that count as failing? I mean, you're still agreeing to it.
Yeah, but I'm doing it for impure reasons, which I think is not okay, like not kosher in the eyes of Big G. Well, kosher is actually a strange way to put that because the Jews don't believe that Jesus is the Messiah.
Yeah, but it would be kosher.
Yeah, of course. What if an atheist got pregnant and birthed Jesus? What if Jesus was a Redditor? Like, do you think Christianity would have taken off if, like, he, like, told, like, Judas, like, outpost to the left fellow Redditors when he got crucified?
Can you say that again?
Like, what if Jesus was a Redditor?
Uh-huh.
And, like, he's just, like, outpost to the left fellow Redditors when he gets crucified? Like, Jesus sold him out...
I think it would be deserved.
Judas sold him out for Reddit gold. Well, we were blown out of the dungeon.
It's right nearby, it's gusting hard.
Okay. But here's the thing, babe. Babe.
But it's gusting hard.
What if it was lusting hard and it was just a huge boob?
That would be inappropriate.
And the gust was it
Wouldn't be
lactating
allowed.
wind.
That's the sound that it makes.
Yeah, it goes... Get a couple fleck... No, I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, so...
But while you're ahead,
By the by, Babarino.
Uh-huh.
There's cum foreskin.
One.
Trindle 3. Okay, so BT dubs. We already got Kecleon. We were
What?
going for the... We were going for
Right
the back-to-back. Dude, when... I wish you were here for it. It was the very first Kecleon we fought.
Really?
I, like, lost my shit.
Well, dang.
That's why we named it Pizza Butt, by the way, because, we were, like, joking about, like, Kecleon just being like, yeah, like, he's the kind of guy that would say, buy me pizza and touch my butt. So, he's Pizza Butt.
There you go.
But yeah,
Understandable.
we were trying to go for the back-to-back and did not manage it. Ooh,
That's
sword man.
okay.
Oh, that makes sense. So yeah, with that, that is the end of the little dudes. They're getting shot in the fucking skull
That's
after
so
this.
sad.
Let's put them back on the screen before we do the special episodes. Boop boop. Join team. Judas would be a Tumblr user. No, he'd be a 4channer. Because he sold out Reddit. Yeah, Splumpy died on
Yeah,
the way
that's why
back to her home planet.
That's why they keep removing all the TV shows from, like, the streaming services. They canceled the show, so they killed all the main characters. They can't show them anymore because they're dead.
Yeah, they were, like, legally, like, in limbo. Like, yeah, like, Netflix owns, Splumpy and the Gunch. So, they have the right to, like, make a TV special where she gets, like, caught under a road roller.
Oh no.
They just, like, do one of those, like, ISIS executions videos with Splumpy.
That
isn't funny, I'm sorry.
Lumpy.
Comic lost the right to Splumpy and the Gunch to Fox. But Splumpy is a fox! Rupert Murfox. What social media would each disciple? That is a lot more thought about the Bible than I'm willing to put up with.
Well, I'm gonna send you a tweet that I don't like that I just saw. I don't want you to, like, say anything.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you can say something. It doesn't have anything to do with this.
Okay.
I don't like it.
Here we go, viewers. I'm gonna read this out loud. Oh dear. Butthole chart? Boy, he would have a smelly butt. Oh, I thought that said louse. Like he had, like, license,
Yeah.
asshole.
Well, I would believe that too.
Shade of the butthole, huh?
Like, why? Who made this?
I'm, like, kind of impressed by it.
I feel like it's correct, but I don't have a funny frame of reference.
Alright, well, let's save, and then we'll return to the top menu. Everyone,
No.
say goodbye to Splumpy and the Gunch. This will be the last time we
Bye,
ever see these
Splumpy and
cute
the
little animals.
Gunch.
Here, viewers, listen to this, everyone. Did that come through? They're gonna be a family. Yeah, they're gonna Splumpy and the Gunch. You know that, like, Peter Griffin meme where, like, he opens the door and he looks surprised and happy to see the characters? We have to
Splumpy and
redo
the
that with
Gunch.
Splumpy and the Gunch.
Yes, please.
If someone can, like, do that, like, in the perfect Family Guy style and have it ready by stream's end, I will put it here.
I will clap and applaud.
Space Boy, you came just in time. This is the last time you'll ever see Splumpy and the Gunch again. They've been dexited in real life.
You can never play them again.
It's true. They're not in Gates to Infinity or Super Mystery Dungeon as starters.
So I
Now
love
for
at the
the-
beginning, it's Splumpy and the Gunch.
I hate Splumpy there, I said it. Epic, you don't mean that.
Epic, you have to leave, I'm sorry.
Hey, look, Splumpy and the Gunch.
Viewers, I'm sorry, we lied.
You could, like, fit an item in Loudred.
You could fit an item in almost anything.
I'm not gonna say that on stream. Guildmaster, it's Chadot. Have you kept your bed warm for me? I'm coming in.
Psst, psst, whisper.
Why does he have a bicep on his front door? Like a flexing arm.
Because he's so strong.
Or is that a G for
Not what that is.
Guildmaster?
It's his little head swirl. His little poof.
Oh. That'd probably be a lot more accurate, huh? Yay, thank you.
If you could hack a Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon to have Splumpy and the Gunch, I would play it. Like
If
a
I was
bajillion,
going to hack
trillion times.
any 3DS Pokemon game, I would hack a Gates to have Scraggy as a starter. I think that's the only real change I would make.
Make Wigglytuff
No, that's
a
not true.
starter.
I would put Wigglytuff as a starter. I would put Wigglytuff as a sharter.
That's not allowed. It's not
He's pooping. LOL.
No, Wigglytuff can tear a bug. In half.
Just in half.
If you,
One of
like,
my
grab
coworkers
a...
brought out a box and it had cards, like just like Christmas cards and stuff that we need to put out in there. But there was like a cricket, like a little tiny cricket that was like sitting on the box when I opened it. We both went, "What?" And like I closed it because it just was surprised me. And then I like opened it back up and I was like, "Oh!"
And it was gone.
I thought it was a spider. No, it was just a little cricket. But it scared me.
How would you feel if you opened it up and there were 2 crickets?
That would be funny, actually. I think I would
The
laugh.
second time there were 2 crickets.
I figured that's what you meant.
Okay.
I
No,
think
just
I
in
would laugh.
general. Haha, what if you went through the same situation, but there were 2 of them? Dude, look at Igglybuff sleep.
He's an orb.
Good morning, Igglybuff.
Good morning, Father. Papa. Mama.
Hey, Igglybuff, you got plans to slay your friends
I like
today.
how she has little eyelashes. Just
Right?
so you can
That's-
tell that she's a woman.
She's got little eyelashes and huge tits. She's like pink and
Oh,
she has
gummy.
boobs, so you can tell that she's female. Well, it was like that Lilo and Stitch
Beast.
spin-off, where they like had like a female Stitch and she was pink and had a
Yeah,
protruding
Angel.
chest. And of course her fucking name was Angel. What if you could shave your adventure?
Well, it would have to get really hairy first.
This adventure's gotten hairy. Yeah.
Willow is about. I could hear her.
She's like, feed me worms, father.
I did yesterday.
I demand more worms.
She probably would.
Why does she want so many worms?
They're wiggly and delicious. It's like, you know, how much I like gummy worms.
True. I was gonna say spaghetti, but you know.
That too, I mean.
Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. I want bald. Yeah, someone shave Igglybuff.
A shaggy Whisper. Oh, Whisper.
Okay. This adventure's getting hairy.
Yuck.
Why does she look like that?
Oh, because she's mad.
It's unladylike to get all muddy.
Kisses you.
That's how we argue, viewers. Casey calls me slurs and then sticks his tongue in my ear.
Yeah, that's how I get all your ear scents.
I thought you were gonna say that's how I get all the earwax out. I was gonna
Yeah,
vomit.
gross.
Snooches.
What if it was snooches?
That would be cute.
I don't know what a
Aw.
snooch is.
It's a Borzoi.
Aw, the snoot.
Don't most gay couples call each other slurs and lick their ears? Yeah, but like in bed, not during arguments. And like not like deep into the ear canal. This is how my family reacted when I came out as non-binary.
Damn.
The bullies, Bayonet and Skorupi!
A horrible ghost and just like a scorpion.
I'd be more scared of the scorpion, honestly.
Alright.
I can light a ghost on fire.
Bunches. Heaps of
Actually, I could light a scorpion on fire too, but I would be more spooked to see a scorpion in my bed than a random thrown away doll.
Yeah.
Like, with the random doll, I would be like, wow, I don't know why this is in my bed, and I should probably be freaked out about that. But I'm not in the immediate panic mode that a scorpion would, inflict.
Yeah, that would be like, kind of like,
Like, aye!
Yeah, like the...
Ahoy! Yeah.
Then you would close the
Gummies are
box.
so delicious.
Chew, chew.
It's kind of weird this guy's not the slightest bit scared of us.
Skorupi is an evil. I'm going to kill Skorupi. In real life.
Hee
How would you feel if you watched a child being bullied by teenagers?
I mean, I probably
Would you
wouldn't
give
be
the child a
very
Glock?
happy if A what? Oh, I thought you said a clock. I was like, how's
Yeah.
that gonna...
I could beat their skull in with it.
Yeah.
I
She's
saw
ready
him.
to
Oh yeah,
throw
no, I
me.
saw the Monster High thing.
Oh no.
Where like they said something about fangs and left out the N.
Is that what it was?
That's what it was.
Oh.
Dude, they did a similar thing where they had a Velveeta commercial where it was like, oh, there's gold and then there's shells. And if you looked in like and it was like taking place in a grocery store, and if you looked in the background, like the way that they like the shelves obscured something in the background, it very clearly said the F slur.
Oh no.
And I pointed that out to Mom. I'm like, is that what it like?
Happy Fangtober, hold the end.
That's this channel, but in
It
every
is.
month, not just October. Hey, Papa, I've been worried. Our cringe son is getting bullied. Why isn't your child getting woman manipulated?
Impossible.
Impossible. So are their names just Mama and Papa?
Yeah, you know, like when you become a parent, you lose your sense of self.
Jesus. You're not wrong. What was it? Like, it's like, being a grandparent must suck because your, like, grandkid, like, spits out, like, some half-intelligible thing and now you're known as poo-poo for the rest of your life.
Yeah, you know, just climbing the mountain with your infant.
This is literally how Xenoblade starts. 1, to be specific.
Gets crushed by a rock.
Yeah, Igglybuff just gets his brain smashed in and he brings home a second Igglybuff.
Oh no!
Went
Yeah,
to the
Igglybuff
pet store and it's
gets
like...
squished, but then it goes through like the process of like mitosis.
Gets cleaved clean in half by a sharp rock and now you have 2 Igglybuffs.
Yeah.
Igglybuff, could you fucking grow up?
Igglybuff.
Oh, Jesus. It's actually happening.
Whoa!
Papa! That is Jesus Christ. Yamta! So he has to wind up to say it. Wasn't crushed by the boulder. Somehow my powers did this.
Illusion.
I saved Igglybuff's
We're
life.
grinding Igglybuff to level 100.
Yeah, that's the rest of this stream. We're gonna get Igglybuff to level 100. I wonder if I could just, like, find, like, an action replay cheat and just, like, get to level 100. Yeah, Igglybuff has the Monado. I understand your concerns, Mama. Yes. You're right. I'm sorry, Daddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna operate under the assumption this is just an actual family of dads and moms. They're like Officer Jenny and Joy. Officer Joyce. Off.
He's level 17. He's a teenager.
He hasn't hit puberty yet because all he eats is gummies and apples. What if we got Igglybuff really into cigarettes?
Igglypuff.
Whoa, dude, look, it's it's the stream. I'd love to explore unknown areas. I'm really glad they're getting, like, smooches! They're getting smooches. Jesus Christ. A big scary monster, you say?
Impossible.
There's no monsters in this game about pocket monsters. Okay, bye. Smooch him, you solo Destiny Tower!
She said, nah, not again.
He's like, that was enough adventuring for one lifetime. Iggly baby.
Oh.
There was a leak prior to Scarlet and Violet dropping that revealed Screamtail. And the leaker, like, I guess, like, the leaker assumed that, like, the names would be, like, the Paradox names were just, like, placeholders or something.
Mm.
And so, they revealed Screamtail as Bigly Gruff.
Aw.
And I think, Brute Bond, he called Oonga Boongus.
I kind of remember that. Ooh.
Ooh! Oh!
Igglybuff
Sounded like
opens
Zach.
Igglybuff opens its mouth and goes.
MLG's nuts. I got pounded by Iggly. No, we're not. We can say other things instead. Alright, we got the deaf scarf, so Igglybuff can't hear anymore.
Oh no.
Viewers, how would you feel if you went deaf?
Scarf. Well, I wouldn't hear anything, so.
I was gonna say, you wouldn't understand that question. So I had to swap the emulator, because for some reason the thing just completely broke on Desmium.
Oh no.
So now every time I hit the R button, it speeds up the game, so it just gets sped up whenever we use the attack.
Fun.
Haha,
Things interesting.
all my viewers went deaf. Because I threw a stick in their eyeball.
Because we wrapped a scarf around their face.
We put a scarf in their ear. Babe, you remember when we went to the mall and we got ice cream?
Yeah.
The place got shut down for health reasons.
Did it really?
No.
Just lying to me.
Yeah. It wasn't a lie, it was a,
It was misinformation.
It was live action fiction.
Live action?
You found me out. I did see that it existed. I didn't watch it though.
I
didn't want spoilers.
Spoilers.
I did have to explain Bartleby to the viewers though. I had to explain Bart Levy to the viewers. Yeah.
Everyone loves him.
He made everyone his bitch.
It's true.
Warp. Oh, Jesus. Apple meat tastes good because it reminds us of simpler times.
Because it's yummy.
Apple juice.
I had
don't
apple
like.
juice.
Like in your life or like recently?
With dinner.
Like, ah, yes. That I've had it once before.
Yeah, I
My
remember apple juice.
The halcyon
Sweet
days of
apple
my...
juice. Always hated it.
I forgot about that reference. This isn't chocolate for eating, it's for rubbing. On your dick.
Yeah, it makes you live forever.
Live forever, eh?
I'll take one.
Just one?
Well, that's all you need.
Sorry, I went a little crazy there. Why is Bayonet and Scorpio with you? We're just goofing.
Cause we're all best friends. How are
We're
they
just a-
lower level than us, and yet they're supposed to be bullies? That doesn't make no sense.
Because Igglybuff is God, remember?
Yeah, but if Igglybuff's stronger than them, then...
Yeah, but Igglybuff doesn't know that they're bad people. He's just like, yay, innocent, yay, love. I have no reason to turn my power on you fools. I'm gonna cancel Weedle for shooting his fucking white wad on a baby's face.
It's kind of messed up. Shouldn't be allowed to do that.
Disgusting. It's like Evangelion.
It's like sneezing on a child.
Not illegal, but fucked up nonetheless. It's like that, he was like, once again, fucked up, but not a sin.
You right.
How would you feel like if Jesus... We're going back to Jesus here. If, like, he came back, and it was, like, objectively true that, like, it was him, like, everyone knew that he was, like, actually the Messiah come,
Sniff,
and it was the second
sniff,
coming.
ooh.
Sniff, sniff, ooh, woo. Yeah, he just said that and left. No, but, like, he, like... Someone's like, Messiah, Jesus, please, heal my sick child. And he just sneezes in the baby's mouth and walks off. And it doesn't heal the kid, either. Just goes, Hack Tua! Wait, no, that's not what I meant.
Are you sure?
What if Jesus told us all to spit on that thing and then went back to heaven? Do you think, like, a new religion would form around her?
Yes.
Like, it would be like the fourth Abrahamic religion. The Haktuism. Look at how sad Bayonet looks. No, that's not true. It's not true. Sounds more like a frog than a gulp. That's not true. Do you think Igglypuff watched Skibbity Toilet?
Yes.
No, Skibbity Toilet didn't exist back then. I mean, Half-Life and toilets existed back then, so, like, the raw ingredients to create Skibbity Toilet existed. But wait, I don't think the song existed, so... We're missing one of the three crucial ingredients of Skibbity Toilet. The Skibbity.
And the toilet.
No, well, toilets existed back then. Yeah, Wigglytuff loves Skibbity Toilet. Like, he's supposed to, like, come out during, like, he's like, 3 smiles go for miles, and, like, he just, like, goes back in his room, puts on his laptop, and watches Skibbity Toilet AMVs.
Of course. As you
Like,
do.
not even just, like, regular Skibbity Toilet episodes, he, like, puts on, like, Dialga's Fight to the Finish AMV, Skibbity Toilet.
Yeah, as you do.
Would you watch a Skibbity Toilet AMV with Dialga's Fight to the Finish?
If it was good.
I was gonna say, what makes a good AMV?
You know, that it's not bad.
Okay, but then you won't know if it's good until you watch it.
Well, I can look at the comments.
Yeah, but like all the people that are gonna be watching Skibbity Toilet AMVs are fucking 12-year-olds who have no taste, so they're all gonna say it's good.
Well, then I guess I would take their word for it, and then if I didn't like it, then I just wouldn't like it.
So going back to the original question, you would watch a Skibbity Toilet AMV?
If it had Dialga's Fight to the Finish.
Cool. I think I know what I'm getting you for Christmas, babe. You too, Junior. What's this dude's problem? 0 thoughts, brain empty.
It's true.
If you like look at his brain, there's like a screensaver playing.
It's just a smaller Igglybuff bouncing around inside.
Oh, that would be so cute. I'd wait for it to hit the corner and I would cheer. Skibbity Toilet screensaver.
Tell.
If you answer me, I'll go home. Answer. You see, he's got like a little hypnosis swirl on his forehead.
Exactly.
If you look
He's
at Igglybuff, you get
Uzumaki.
hypnotized. he's Naruto. Igglybuff can shoot the Rasengan beam from his forehead. That's what he actually used to destroy the rock.
Good.
But he has to recharge it with concussive blows from apples bouncing on it. Like little bits of apple juice seep into his forehead and he can shoot them out at high speeds.
Yeah, like little apple seeds.
Yeah! Oh my god, like, Igglybuff Shimajis would be so cute.
That would be adorable.
We're going in. We're in.
Secret base, secret base.
Not quite. It's not a secret base, it's just a regular base. The
Secret
registry
base.
knows where I am, unfortunately. I took an arrow to the knee. Skyrim
Because
reference.
he's dead.
Or Maldo fucking died of murder.
I don't know why I immediately, for some reason, thought, like, when you're saying Armaldo died from, I was gonna say heat stroke.
That would be such a tragic way for, like, a big... Like, could you imagine,
Right?
like, if, like, in Godzilla -1, like, instead of, like, how Godzilla actually dies, it's just, like...
It's just from heat stroke.
Like, a fucking, like, its aneurysm goes off, and it's like, ah! Like, it just strokes out and dies.
Godzilla dies from cancer.
I mean, that kind of is the plot of Shin Godzilla. Except it doesn't die, it just grows bigger
Well.
and more pained. Great movie, by the
Like,
way.
like cancer.
Basically. Fuck. I dropped my webcam.
But you're not using a webcam.
I have it set up because I have to turn it on when I do my therapy because it's online.
Ah.
Well, no, King Ghidorah has
Little
3
face.
heads, right?
Reading the map or the whatever that is.
Like, if King Ghidorah has 3 heads, that's like he's 3 times more likely to have an aneurysm pop, right? Or stroke out.
Probably.
Could you imagine, like, you're petting your Hydreigon and it gets a stroke on one of its hands?
That would be so sad.
Like, its hand just starts, like, twitching and you have to be like, ah, fuck, here we go.
Oh. You're its,
Igglybuff, what are you doing?
you're its therapy dog.
Is it me, or does it look like he's, like, sparking
it?
up a huge joint?
It does. Right.
You know, viewers, I was telling the other chat this, and then no one laughed at it. You know how, like, Ronald Reagan used to be a movie star? And in 1951, he started... Well, first off, he started with a chimp in, like, a lot of his movies. And there was one movie called Bedtime for Bonzo. So what if, like, we made it, like, a weed movie, and it was called Bud Time for Bongo? You guys can start laughing at any time.
Smoke that.
What? Jesus Christ, Igglybuff! Someone screen cap this.
Ha ha ha.
Hey, Junior, what the fuck are you doing?
So he is dying of heat stroke.
Can't believe it. You are water.
No, he's not. He's bugging rock.
Then why can you use water gun?
Not my problem.
My
I don't know. Why can water types use Ice Beam?
Oh, because they get cold.
Oh, true. It's just totally blank. Eastern Cave. This entire game takes
I
place
knew
in
it.
Spain. When I looked at the map, he's just Sheldon Cooper. This is just the Big Bang Theory.
No, it's young Sheldon.
Oh, true.
Young Igglybuff.
Yeah, Yigglybuff. The Yigglybuff. If you go into this eastern cave, you can find young Sheldon Blu-rays.
Finally.
Babe, how would you feel if you opened that package and it was just like 13 VHS tapes? And it was all of Tamer's Sonic Underground videos?
I thought you were gonna say young Sheldon. I would watch them again.
I know you would. The game is on the small screen, isn't it? Damn it. I had to, because I know, I had to recreate the stream setup for the new emulator, and I guess I beefed it. Let's fix that. What if you took the Bardonic Ramen Challenge? I am so glad that someone out here actually knows.
Is it really a challenge if you love it?
But it was like a Cyanide and Happiness comic, and it was like, hey, what are you doing math problems for fun? And it was like, yeah, I love being mentally challenged. I was like, oh, well, as long as you're okay with it. Then he walks off and he realized what he said. It's funny. It did.
Hey, Junior, we're on the big screen now.
They're movie stars now.
Aw.
Your mom is probably worried. Yay! What if, like, Igglybuff was, like... You know, I was trying to think of a funny setup that would just say Jigglypuff, like it was, like, something I made up, and I couldn't think of anything. Twiggly Snuff. And it's a ghost and grass type.
Just Phantump again.
Yeah, Phantump is Twiggly Snuff. A streamer I watched did a Sonic subathon, and one of the goals is for Bardonic Ramen.
Good.
Where are they getting the D in Bardonic?
That's a great question. I have no idea.
Maybe like Bartonic?
Where are they getting the D? Bartleby?
Lol. Lardleby.
Dartleby.
It's Dartrix.
It's true.
Dartrix would be like Bart Levy. Sorry, guys.
Plans for today.
I'm going to Murky Forest. What if it was Twerky Forest?
It would be like that one, the Metopia.
Yeah,
place.
it would be the elves.
Yeah.
Look, there they are, the elves. I was thinking about doing a Metopia stream, but I don't want to pay money for Metopia. And I can't access all the fun, cool Miis if I emulate it, so...
That's true.
So no, there won't be a Metopia stream. Let me try, I think I kind of got my fill of it watching Ryan play. That last stretch of the game was not fun.
Oh, did you watch?
Yeah, you and me both watched Ryan play through it.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty close to launch.
I don't remember playing the whole thing.
Yeah, no, we got to the end.
Are you sure I was there for that?
Yeah. I remember because we kept always staying up to like 6 and 7 a.m. Watching him play and then talking about stuff. We convinced him to quit his job.
I don't remember him getting to the end.
Yeah, because the last part of that game is so forgettable that no one remembered. Yeah, Metopia is like fun, like for a bit, and
Well,
they
it's kind of like Mystery Dungeon, where I feel like you're going to like do a lot of stuff that's like
you're going
repetitive, and I feel like it probably can be boring.
If you're
that's
trying
not
to,
the kind of stuff that you want to do, like
it's just like trying to beat the whole game in one sitting. Like, it feels like a game that like you play for like
yeah,
a couple hours,
don't play
and
the
then
whole thing all at once.
yeah. It's like, it is taking a small piece of butter and spreading it on a big piece of toast. Hey, Kecleon!
Hey, I know you.
How much money do I have?
Not enough. Just eat the apples and get Armaldo killed.
I don't need any of these. It's funny, in Xenoblade 3, there are a bunch of Napon traders around,
Hey, there's no.
and if you buy, if you, like, look in their store without buying anything, they call you out. Like, thank you!
Window shopping?
They call you out for being a window shopper.
It's kind of messed up. They should simply get more stuff that I would want instead of just carrying things I don't care about.
I think it's like there's really not much to use gold on in that game, so I just buy the stuff anyway so I don't have to listen to them sass me. And then I talk to them again immediately on accident. There's always someone right next to them. And they're like, window shopper. I'm like, I bought your entire stock, you fuck.
You're like, you don't have anything left to sell.
I could punt you like a fucking football. Be nice to me.
Window shopper.
Why is he pickles?
You know, because the game is set in Wisconsin.
Yeah, Xenoblade 3 is in the great continent of Wisconsin.
The Wiscontinent.
If you look into the sky, you can see the gigantic sword piercing the Wisconsin landscape. It's it. The Xenoblade.
Yeah, the Wiscontinent.
The Wiscontinent! The Swiss continent.
It's where they make Swiss Miss.
What if they made like lemonade and it was called Swiss Piss?
I don't know about that one.
You like piss?
Not to drink, no. I don't like.
I like the idea that Detroit is just full of god demons that are harvesting people's lives.
So Detroit.
Yeah, every proxy war that's ever taken place, IRL, has been the fault of Detroit. The entire conflict in the Middle East right now, all Detroit.
Should destroy Detroit.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
This is the music you hear when you're walking around in Detroit.
Well, I think it would be like Monster House. Or like the Kecleon music.
Top Kecleon music.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. What if it was Slop Kek, huh?
That would be
Armaldo,
very,
you
very, like, gross.
It would be so goopy.
It would.
It would be the Joker too.
Hey, a Magikarp.
Have you seen the leaks for how Joker 2 ends?
No.
It's like... God damn. Okay. Wasn't so bad. It's not good. People aren't thrilled with that movie.
Fun.
And like not in like the way of like, oh, there's a woman, it's bad. Like it's like,
just
no,
not good.
It's just like actually like it's it's like bad in like a really interesting way.
Huh.
Is the best way I can put it. Like, if it had to be bad, I'm glad it's bad in this specific fashion instead of just being a shitty movie.
Well, I mean, I guess that's good.
The Jonkler 2. I'm not gonna spoil it in case anyone wants to go into Joker 2 unspoiled, but...
Unsoiled.
Untis.
Unboiled.
Untis. Yeah, we have raw Joker meat.
Yeah.
I'm boiling the Joker.
Yeah, he's dying
wanna
of a
know?
heat stroke.
Yeah, because we put him in boiling water. Yeah, Mario dies at the end of Joker 2. We've come pretty far. Joker 2 must be here.
Yeah, that's the treasure.
My Joker has been raw and soiled.
Wow, amazing!
What the fuck?
Wow, it's a basic puzzle.
It's Time Gears.
Why don't they ever have like stuff like this in other dungeons? Like, why is this one so special?
I'm like, we got the money to fuck around now.
What? Yeah, there's spikes on the sides of the wall.
Yeah. Igglybuff can't be killed by getting squished, because when you just pull the thing back, it, like, just restores its shape.
Yeah.
It's like a balloon.
It's like one of those little, like, squishy, like, stress things.
Yeah, you can take Igglybuff and squeeze it, and its eyes pop out like
You
3
can
inches,
take
but
it,
it always comes back.
Igglybuff, and squeeze it. It is the beast I worship.
I'll take my buff and squeeze it. I'll
The
take my
Iggly that I
beef
cheese
it. I feed this kid some Cheez-Its. These spikes on the wall caught my attention.
Or something.
It's pretty sus to find a pus in a...
A place like this.
How would you feel if you had like a strange like boil and your doctor looked at it and said, "This pus is pretty sus."
I would probably just ask if they could get rid of it.
But like, did you not like my Among Us joke? You Zoomers like that shit, don't you? You know what's gonna be the worst part in like 10, 15 years?
I thought this room is full of danglers, and I was like, what is that? Dangerous.
It's not going to take it a shit and it won't come off yet. Use the Xenoblade. Use the Xeno Keyblade to open the door. This is just the fucking Metaton, or the puzzle joke from Undertale.
There's this puzzle, and this puzzle, and this puzzle, and this puzzle.
And it's red.
I'm just kidding.
And then it comes back with Metaton. What if it was like, it turned out that like Toby Fox came out and like it had been pronounced Metaton the entire time?
Yeah, Metaton with a hat and...
Yeah, a hat in his little pockets.
Yeah. And then he puts it on.
And he's a cowboy, baby.
What's the plot to Deltarune Chapter 3?
I can't wait for late January, early February.
Kid's just bouncing around over here. He doesn't even know what the thing is that they found. He's just like, ah!
I don't know, if I went into a cave and found a cool shiny rock, I'd probably act the same way. I don't care, I just found something shiny. I'd be scared of this kid.
What is this? He's so happy.
Of course he's happy. He only
He's a
has
baby.
the emotion of being happy.
This kid, I could pop him with my claws.
An unfathomable quality.
We're explorers. I could take advantage of this child.
I can force him to go into dungeons.
Go into the darkness. Yeah, how would you feel like if you just like took like your like
he's just a circle now.
He is. Hello, Sonic Juice. I'm also definitely not half drunk. That's because there's no alcohol in the house. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, there is. I forgot. I've had this half-full bottle of Fireball next to me for months, and I haven't opened it. I
No,
haven't
you're
touched
saving
it
it for me.
Yeah, true. I think I'll just buy you a fresh bottle. Fireball's not expensive. You can have a fresh bottle if you want. Master. How would you feel like if you like took your nephew or niece out to Target and they found like a cool thing in the parking lot and they started calling you Master?
That would kind of suck when I like went home.
What, just like left the kid there?
No, I mean like if I was visiting and then I had to go back home. He's so round.
It's hard to tell if he's really kneeling on the floor or not. Being together is a little annoying. Yeah, this is just
I'm
like...
going to adopt this child.
It's like you like became like a soldier and you're like, I got to retire, and then like you see like this 4-year-old who's really good at shooting guns, and you're like, I could go back on the
Like, maybe.
battlefield. Like,
He's just laying face down.
Oh my god. Yeah. I don't like this angle. You know what he kind of looks like? A Shinotic.
A little bit.
Master recognized me as his apprentice and we
It also
became
kind of
Shinotic.
looks like Armaldo's wearing like a frilly apron.
Oh,
Getting ready to make some cookie.
It's like, hi, Igglybuff, I'm gonna make you some cookies. I don't know why he just became like a Southern Belle, but...
Yeah, because that's what kind of apron you would wear.
Went to the bar for 45 minutes, stayed with my fellow freshmen at the... Wait a minute, freshmen can't be of drinking age.
Well, college freshman. Maybe.
It's still... College freshmen are like 18, yeah?
I
I don't know, maybe that might be illegal in
college,
other countries. I'm thinking America here. 18 might be fine in other countries. I'm assuming that the bar would have carded someone that looked like they weren't 20. 18 is legal in the UK, baby! Alright! Hell yeah, brother.
Just a high school freshman.
To no consequences!
Get out of here, kid.
I would go to Master's house as soon as I got up every
I think
morning.
his parents like just didn't know what he was doing.
I mean, he's like coming back happy and healthy every day.
Yeah, but it's kind of messed up. I mean, I think he's being groomed.
I think Igglybuff is grooming Armaldo, honestly.
Yeah, to go exploring.
Yeah. Yeah, groomers of Sky.
The sky
Let's go
is
through all
so
3
dirty,
titles
the
in once.
combed clouds.
I was gonna say Darkness, then Time, and then I finally got to Sky. I don't think I've ever said Explorers of Time, like, before this stream.
That's silly.
I only ever referred to Darkness because that was a superior game.
No.
Because it's the one that I had! Explorers of Shart Piss.
Explorers of Pie.
Holy shit, look at all these treasure chests.
Wow,
Sugoi!
amazing.
Explorers of Slime.
Yeah.
It's just Dragon Quest. Alright! Linda Belcher, Explorers of Burgers.
Why don't we ever get any of these like environments and dungeons? Like, where's this with this huge treasure chest? Where's this? Like,
In
why can't
this
we
dungeon.
go there?
Because Igglybuff got them all.
Darn.
Explorers of 4 AM Denny's parking lots.
Aw.
Sonic Juice, the way I look at it is you've been to a bar, and that's more than I've ever done, and I'm in my late 20s.
You've been to a bar?
You're right, I forgot. I used to go to the sports bar at
I
Towson.
was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, but I never went there to pick up chicks or anything.
Well, it sounds like neither did Sonic.
What?
I mean, just saying, stayed behind after they left to try and talk to girls. It sounds like Sonic wasn't either.
Oh, I mean, damn, alright.
So I'm not trying to diss them. I'm just saying.
I went to the bar well, I went on like well, the first day I went, actually that story doesn't need to be told. The second day I went was
On the second day you went there.
I got some Alt Bay wings.
Yay!
And I
Delicious.
went to and because I went there afterwards with my editing partner at the time. We just finished the shoot. And he's like, he got a Blue Moon beer, and I was like, I've never had that. Is it good? And he's like, and he just like slid it over to me. He's like, yo, go ahead, try it. I'm like, neat.
Go ahead.
And I tried it, and I was like, yo, waitress lady, could I also get one of these, please? And then after I graduated, like not like a month afterwards, apparently the place closed down forever.
That's really sad.
Because I went back there for like career counseling, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get some Old Bay wings while I'm here.
Oh.
And I go there and I'm like, oh, it's closed. And I look and it's like permanently closed like a month ago. And I'm like, oh, well, son of a bitch.
Oh.
Of course, I know exactly why. It's because it was the single worst parking situation I've ever
Well.
seen in my entire life. And being attached to a university was not enough to save it.
It was simply too creepy.
I'm sure that was a great plan during school months when people were there, but you know, summer's really not gonna get you a whole lot of money then, because now you can't get like any people to park. Okay, yeah, no, I think their parents are just like actually neglectful.
That's great, Iglebuff.
Are we telling underage drinking stories? I won't do that. I never did that. Wink.
Smoochum has come around asking for us.
Aren't you playing with Smanchum and the others?
Haha, no. I like how he doesn't not correct her about, like, she's like, with Bayonet? And he's like, yep, okay.
I'm off. Mama
This
just
told
like,
her just fine to be like, okay, bye.
like sews a tracking device into his onesie.
What do they even do when he's not at home? Like, they're just
Each
standing
other.
around.
They're just fucking like boning like rabbits.
That's why they don't care what happens to Igglybuff.
They're like, thank
Just make
God he
another
found friends. Nah, he doesn't even like, he got snipped specifically so they didn't have to bother with birth control anymore. He's like, cool, we got one kid, I'm sure he'll be fine. Just like non-stop, like, disgusting raw sex.
Oh yeah, I feel like I've heard of that there's an ice
As
cream
have I.
flavor called Blue Moon. I don't remember what it is, but
I've never had it, but I do love me some Blue Moon beer.
it has no relation to the beer. It's just iced cream.
Yeah, I can get ice cream anywhere. Blue Moon's kind of a...
Yeah, but it's Blue Moon ice cream.
I would
But
eat
it's
ice
not
cream that
related to
tastes
the
like
beer.
Blue Moon. You ever had rum raisin ice cream?
No.
I have.
Did you
I had it for the
enjoy
first time earlier this year.
Ooh.
I would not have liked it as a kid. It does have a bit of the bitter kick of rum.
Yeah.
But as someone who enjoys the taste of alcohol, it wasn't my favorite, but the raisins in it were really plump and sweet, so...
Yeah, I feel like if your teacher only knew Blue Moon as the beer, if you said that was your favorite ice cream flavor, you'd be like, oh.
Oh my god, that, like, it reminds me of a story of, when we were in 10th grade, like, we were in biology class, and people were talking about Belgian Blue, which is, like, a breed of cow, and someone said Belgian Blue waffle, and, like, he's like, oh, it's like, okay, I can check that, and, like, everyone's laughing, and he, like, looks, like, nervously, and, like, turns off his computer real quick, and he's like, hold up, like, what are you making me Google? So, he almost looked up Blue Waffle on school Wi-Fi. This would have been, like, 2011.
Igglybuff doesn't come home anymore.
By the way, Igglybuff's mama. What is it, Smoochum? What is it, Smoochum's mom's child? What? Man, having to go from getting ready to have delicious curry to being stuck with a fucking Hungry
Right?
Man dinner sounds awful. I don't know, I could really crush a Hungry Man dinner if I was, like, half drunk.
It looks like his mama doesn't know either.
That is a
ominous.
If
It's true.
This is just JoJo Part 4.
What?
Walt.
Do, do.
What if it was like a bimbo-fied Wigglytuff?
Just because he's scary doesn't mean he's mean.
Right? Papa! Papa! Jesus Christ, it's Nidoking.
He's purple.
Hey, you're going to jail. He's got big, meaty claws! Oh yeah, JoJo ruined some music video comments. I'm Nidoking. Because I'm always docking.
Nidoking.
Yeah, it's like the poison-fighting dog from the Teal Mask, Akitaji,
Yeah.
and his good friend, Munkitari.
What if he said the truth is, I'm Armaldo, and he pulled off his little, like, outfit?
I thought you were saying he pulled out a gun. We've got a problem! There's been an accident!
There's about to be.
There's about to be a purpose. And he pulls out his clock. And
There's
my
about to
crotch
be
is
a
a docking,
purpose, and he
don't come a
pulls out
knocking.
Palafin.
If he pulled out a Palafin, I'd be really scared.
Yeah, because it's a porpoise.
What if he pulled out a pile of fins?
That'd be scary. Where'd he get them from?
Sharks, he's a fucking horrible person.
Ew.
Sharks, honey.
Sharks.
How's a baby this strong? He's got the Monado! He pressed B a couple times and used Monado Buster to deal more damage.
Yeah, the B stands for Buster.
Yeah, the B stands for buff. Iggly.
The B stands for Bartleby.
Armaldo, you useless hole.
Can we, like, change Armaldo's moves? Like,
I have a distinct
limit
feeling
them?
not. Okay, never mind. Babe, you're an effing genius.
Stupid Armaldo.
You're about to call me stupid.
No, not you.
Holy shit, look at these stats.
No wonder Egglybuff's so strong.
What do they just like went up by like 19 each?
That would be... I mean,
God, I
yeah,
could go
that would
for
make
a
sense.
Snickers right now.
But it's not 3:40 a.m.
It will be.
A trip trap.
It will be when I'm done with it. Igglybuff is like a
Power, man.
90% baby soft spot.
But for the whole body, yeah.
Did you ever see that picture? It's like babies with soft spots in their head best not misbehave lest they end up on my pottery wheel.
Yes.
Mom hates that picture so much. I showed my cousin it
funny.
after she had my niece. And she also doesn't care much for it.
But it's funny.
I like the idea that turning
Igglybuff has
18
to pay taxes now.
is why, like, if Igglybuff had a job at 17, they'd be tax exempt. Excellent baby pottery, my lord. I feel like it would fix me if someone told me that my baby pottery was excellent.
I mean, if you make some, I can tell you that.
Damn. It was that simple all along.
I see those little emojis.
I see those little shimajis. Oddish picked up chicks at the bar.
Oddish picked up Jick
At the
at the
bar.
bar.
Yeah, Oddish went to the bar to get drug.
Just one.
To get the medicine drug. How would you, like, if, like, your boo thing was giving birth and, like, this is the sound that was getting louder out of their vagina? I guess the baby was getting closer and closer. Like this dungeon's music.
Oh. I was like, which sound?
Yeah, sorry, I should have specified more.
I mean, that would be very interesting. I feel like I would be curious because I would want to know why that would be happening.
Baby's playing Explorers the Sky.
Oh, well, clearly.
Can you not say boo thing? You don't like it? What's the matter? Did you lose your boo thing?
What if it was a flu thing?
What if it was Despicable Me and it was a Gru thing?
Oh no, paralysis.
We're just two homies whose spines don't work.
Well, it's okay, they're fine now.
The spines are fines.
Yeah, they just fixed themselves.
They had to pay a fine to use their spine.
That's healthcare, baby.
That's Hal.
Healthcare.
That's when Kish goes to the dentist.
That's healthcare provided by Hal.
Aw. I would rather not. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Like, in 10 to 15 years, you know, like, there's gonna be, like, a bunch of, like, doctors and nurses and stuff that chat GPT'd their way through college.
Scary. Banana!
Like, it'd be like, I have this, like, weird lump on my throat, and it's like, I don't know, bro, that's scary. A bouse. What if I took over their scary Tori? I don't know whether or not they have patience, but the chat GPT doctors sure do.
Yes, master.
Happy.
Why was that Dick Nubbler?
Cause she's
I'm so happy!
He bounces like a little ball.
Murder face.
Bounce him like a little ball.
He's ballin'. He's cock dick ballin'.
You're right.
That's right, Armaldo. Spit water on a bird.
How would you feel if you just like had like a crayfish and you took it outside and it like spat
Just
water
shot a
on birds
bird in the
for you?
sky out of the sky. I'd be pretty impressed, honestly. I would take it on hunting trips. I'd eat
But
more.
you'd have to take like a.
Jesus. Wow!
Can we undo that?
Nope.
Oh.
Wow, that was all of my oh no, I have one more.
What a little weenus. Pinecoat,
Jesus.
can you not do that?
Wow,
Pinecoat?
just came in here, ate all my seed, and then killed himself.
Average millennial. I don't know how to make that funny.
You already did. It's like your ass is so fat it makes me want to kill myself. Now, let's psychoanalyze that statement. Is it because they want to have that ass, or like just the pure lust is like shortening out
Hey,
their
you got a
brain?
reviver seed.
Damn straight I did, baby. I'm gonna revive her seed.
How?
I don't know, the way I say that kind of makes it sound like I'm just gonna like undo someone's HRT. It's like, whatever. Deactivates your transition with my
No,
mind.
I don't think that's true.
Reverses the effects of HRT with my mind.
Oh no. Hey, a reviver seed.
Got all my seeds back.
Burr, burr, burr.
Like, Casey, how'd you feel like if, like, I visited you and we went to... I was gonna say Trader Joe's, and that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Raising Cane's. and like, I get some, like, Diet Coke. I'm like, babe, check
Trader
this out.
Cane's.
And I, like a pinpoint accuracy, just, like, managed to squeeze Diet Coke through my front teeth hard enough to, like, blow a bird skull clean off.
I'd be scared.
Like, it just, like,
I would be
vaporizes, like,
impressed.
its skull, and, like, it falls out, and I catch it in my hand. I'd say, this is
I'd-
for you, babe. And, like, I fall to, like,
I'd-
one knee in the parking lot and offer you this decapitated bird.
I feel like at that point I would be like,
You wouldn't be impressed?
I mean, I think I'd be more scared.
But I got it for you!
But it's dead.
Well, it didn't feel anything.
But it's dead now.
That's its attack. So would you
Alright.
prefer if I, like, shot it in a way so it fell and it's, like, clearly gasping for air? It's
I would
fucked up.
prefer if you didn't shoot it at all. I mean, honestly. Like, unless it's just like a playful splash to the face, then the bird's like, hee hee.
That's ridiculous. Watch me blow that off.
Water gun. Water
Yeah, I do this, but with like bird skulls.
Water gun.
And instead of water gun, it's Diet Coke gun.
What if that didn't open it?
Yeah, what if a spike
And
just
then
came
you just
down
like
and like...
weren't able to like reignite the flames?
Yeah, it's like an anti-piracy thing. He does that and like nothing happens and like your save file deletes itself.
Oh no.
Ah! Ooh, ah, so heats.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How are you, Junior?
Oh, for pity's sake, we seem to have fallen into a pit. Lol.
Not at all, I'm sure.
I'm not going into any door that makes me drink Pepsi. That's not true. I'm totally fine with Pepsi if they don't have that.
It was some kind of
It was like that one thing, Green Text, it was like, ask for a rum and Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Yeah, sure. Brings me a Coke and Pepsi.
It's just a little music note afterwards. It's like,
Yeah, this is like exactly what I see in my brain when I'm right about to have a panic attack.
oh.
Igglybuff is right there. And then Garururu. And then I'm smoking on that
Zaza.
Zaza.
It seems like something's getting closer.
It seems like something's getting... Oh!
Uh,
Oh! That's the noise that they make after a
Grandma?
huge bong rip.
no, it's not. It's not a monster house. There's not enough.
It's a little bit of a monster house.
There's not
What if
enough
it's a small
monsters
room?
to be in the house.
What if it was Monster Spouse?
I don't know why I misread. I want to squish Igglybuff in my palms into goop, as I want to squish Igglybuff so much that it poops, and I don't know why I thought you said that, and I was like, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I like squeeze it so hard it shits out all its organs.
It's kind of messed up. I don't think
Like,
it has organs. It's just, I think it's just like a ball of like goo. Goo.
Especially not after I'm done.
Sorry. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, right? Camera forgot where it was. Had to go for a moment to grab my Bon Me, and now Igglybuff is fucking dead.
Oh no. Meow, meow.
Did someone say ban me? Okay! Armaldo, you fucking dipshit.
Armaldo, you're kind of cringe.
Armaldo! Oh. Well, it's okay, that worked.
Armaldo, no!
Armaldo! That was really funny. Please laugh.
I'll do you one better.
Yeah? Yes! Did somebody say boom? Fuck off. What if it's Sandy said, did somebody say womb, and then she started, I was gonna say
Blasting.
lactating, and it's not what I meant to say. No.
And then she started blasting.
What is it? What is the scientific, like verb for having your period?
I don't know. Bleeding?
Like,
Shedding?
no, it's like... Fuck, what is that word? Oh my god, it's gonna drive me crazy. Not ovulating, not ovulating. That's when your
That's
egg
beforehand.
comes... Yeah. Fuck, I gotta look this up. Scientific term for having your period. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna... All this watching a baby, not splorching. Again, that's
Menstruating,
still...
yes.
Menstruating! Thank you! Jesus! Why was that so difficult? I left for 2 minutes. Why was the chat talking about ovulation? That's because Igglybuff... What if it was Ovally Buff?
Because Igglybuff shaped like an egg, obviously.
Yeah, their mom ovulated and Igglybuff popped out. Like the egg just slipped all the way out.
Wow.
Wow.
This is what babies see right before they're born. See, it's like the little like path and like a bright white light. Master, this is outside.
This is outside, Armaldo. You need to touch grass.
Among the rocks and stones, there are grass. Is Igglybuff about to be born?
Wow.
That's the doctor's
I wish
office.
I lived there.
I don't. Looks like it would be cold during the winter months.
Well, there wouldn't be any winter months. This place is just always nice.
Master, I bet there's a bunch of treasure. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's Nadocking.
Oh no! He's an explorer.
Armaldo eats Igglybuff like a praying mantis eats a grape.
No!
That would
He's
be
kinda built like
horrifying.
a praying mantis, huh?
I thought you were gonna say he is kind of built like a grape.
Yeah.
Oh, Papa, Mama, everybody.
Friends, friends, friends.
Look
You ate
with
my grapes, but
everyone.
that's okay.
Igglybuff, careful, you're being groomed.
The Pokemon next to you is Armaldo.
What?
Drakengard 3's final boss is genius, and I'm really glad I never have to play it again. I love the game to death. That final boss sure is something. Casey, imagine if you were playing this game.
Uh-huh.
Like, it is just like a standard mystery dungeon, but the final boss, for some reason, now becomes a rhythm game where if you miss a single note in this 7-minute song, you have to start the entire thing over.
The entire game or the entire battle?
The entire battle.
Oh. I would not like that.
Okay, now imagine the last 2 notes also change up the time signature.
Mm.
And the screen is entirely black for the last 2 notes.
I don't like
And
that either.
the last note happens in the middle of a cutscene.
Why would they do that?
Because fucking Yoko Taro's an insane person.
I
That
don't
is
like
unironically how Drakengard 3 ends. It's really funny.
It's not very nice.
My eggs are ready. That's
Eggs.
what my womb says right before my ovulation starts.
Right before your
Thanks, babe. Oh, Igglybuff! But this looks like Pim! Like, when he
Hold
looks
on.
sad.
Oh!
Like when he looks like after Desmond hits him with that really sad thing.
That's true.
Oh,
He does. He looks like depressed.
I'm
He
gonna
looks
screen cap
like
this.
depressed.
I'm gonna screen cap this and put it over Desmond. Excuse me, I just busy herped. Pimly buff. So, how'd the kid go? Oh, look. I don't like
He's
how
so
sad he looks. Oh. Oh. Let's finish this. We're
Just
killing him right here and now.
right.
And the other king's coming at him from behind. It's okay, we're gonna punish this guy by fucking him right in front of you. Oh no, he's gonna Yamta! Here he goes!
You.
Yo!
That's not what he says.
Yo!
That's not what he says.
Yo!
Not what he says.
It is. Oh, fuck. Why is he so kawaii? Yum!
Right.
Is he about to set off the nuke in his chest?
Yes. Igglybuff isn't like a Pokemon, he's just like a bomb. Plays around.
Aw. Imagine having to, like, tell, like, your, like, 4-year-old that murder is bad.
Right?
Can you give me a minute? I promise I won't one. It's alright, don't worry about it.
Crummy.
I promise. He just starts eating Jigglypuff. Stabs him through the eye. I'm the bad guy. Dope! That's what Igglybuff looks like when he steps on a Lego.
Oh no! Sounded like the scream from that guy from Home Alone where like he puts the spider on him.
I'll take your word for it, I've never seen Home Alone.
You haven't?
I haven't seen Home Alone!
That's...
I haven't seen any of the Home Alone movies.
I feel like the only one that's worth watching is the first one.
I thought 2 was apparently good.
Oh, well I guess, yeah. I forgot.
Well, that was easy.
For gore.
I haven't even seen
I was
it.
thinking like if there was like a third, I don't know.
There's a 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
That's too many.
And neither of them have, Kevin McAllister, whatever the fuck the character's name is.
Yeah.
Comic, I'm going to leave you home. Don't do that, Evie. Actually, no, that's one of the most horrifying things you've ever said, because that implies that you've been here this entire time and I haven't noticed. Master. It really is like a Desmond. Like, let's just put Desmond's face over Armaldo. Armal Desmond.
Aw.
Anyway, I'm the bad guy. As evidence, just like shoots Magnum Knight in the skull. Like no one cares.
Just eats him, shoves it into his mouth.
The only person that's ever been in my walls is Casey. If you know what I mean. This is not the moment to be making an anal sex joke, I'm sorry. Well, it disappears. What are they gonna, like, unmake him?
Yeah.
Nidoking just points at him and says, "Be unmade, beast!" And he turns into the motes of light from the ending.
Yeah. They're gonna, like, pull him apart atom by atom, and then he's not gonna exist
start
anymore.
tearing him apart!
Yeah! On a molecular level.
They split his atoms and he explodes. You're getting turned into plutonium, kiddo.
You blockhead.
They are not unbirthing Armaldo.
Yeah, they're gonna find Armaldo's mom and put him back in.
Nidoking just sucks him up.
Going to
Just anal
become a
bores him.
claw fossil.
Alright, that one's better. Could you imagine, like, if, like, that was, like, a thing, instead of the death penalty, they just, like, converted you back into a sperm and egg?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say they turned you into a fossil, and I was like, that would be cool.
And actually, that'd be like in Star Wars, where, like, Han gets trapped in carbonite.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think Wigglytuff visits Armaldo in prison?
You think Armaldo's still alive?
Nah, it was, like, day 1 he hung himself with his bedsheets.
Oh no!
He couldn't deal with, like, the guilt. What do you think, like, he did wrong? Like, do you think Armaldo killed someone?
That's a good question. Or do you think he was just like a petty thief?
I thought you were gonna say something else. You said pet.
Yeah, he was somebody's pet and then he killed them.
It was really into pet play. Yeah, Armaldo got cancelled by Kendrick Lamar. OG!
Ow!
If I still feel the same, I might come back to see you. Promi. Poor Igglybuff's about to have a Menti B.
It's true.
Nidoking's walk cycle.
Boink. What if he just exploded?
Just hits him in the eye.
What if he threw that and Igglybuff missed and it just shattered on the ground in front of him?
Oh, you look deflated. Look at him.
Aww.
It's like the ending of that, like, SpongeBob episode where, like, Squidward's, like, nose pops off and he, like, deflates and he, like, floats down.
That's true.
There's Outlaw Explorers, so he probably just stole stuff from people and ditched them and... Okay, that's... It's not nice, but...
Yeah.
Wow. You told me all of that in detail.
It's like I was there, playing through it myself.
How did you know about the parts you weren't there for, Wigglytuff? Oh, here, we can finally find out what happened to him. Oh, many things happened to him. They put him in Gen Pop, after all.
We never get to learn more.
They might have said it in Super. Actually, I have to look that up then. Because in Super, every Pokemon you recruit that like used to be like a NPC, so... We're gonna look this up, because I'm definitely not gonna remember by the time Super rolls around. Super. Boom, boom, baby. Super. Alright, he later reappears in Super Mystery Dungeon, where another Igglybuff requests the player to deliver a tiny reviver seed to him. Upon delivery, Armaldo muses about another Igglybuff he knew that had become a respected guildmaster.
Is that it?
So they never met up again. And he still just hangs out with babies. You know what, fuck it, I think he should rot in jail. And I sure hated that greasy pedo. Yeah, caught and punished, but no one died quite like him. He don't really exist anywhere.
He's dead now.
The credits start and like a slowly faded in picture of his corpse is on the ground.
The Family Guy death pose.
Shinichiro Tomie. He came up with this creepy little guy.
Don't forget Emiko Tanaka.
No, Emiko had nothing. Like, Emiko's sole contribution was smooch him.
Is it just me, or does it seem like the music is like...
I'm speeding it up.
Oh.
Yeah, Armaldo opened up an yeah, like Armaldo
Aww.
from here just like moves to Japan, changes his name to Kazuma Kiryu, and like the Yakuza series happens.
You can speed it up again.
Actually, yeah, you know what? You know how like sometimes humans become Pokemon?
You became a human.
Armaldo is Kiryu. He was the man who erased his name by turning it into Armaldo. Imagine being the one man credited for Smoochum. I wouldn't want my name on Smoochum's creation. Smoochum's kind of a weird Pokemon.
Kinda messed up.
Why is this baby kissing everything?
Because it's full of love.
Well, that's nice. It's like in Xenoblade 3 where they tell you to have sex and have a baby.
Can you say no?
No, it's telling the whole plot is that straight people are better. I would absolutely put my name on Jinx. I'd put a lot on Jinx. I thought there's a sex reference, viewers. Do you remember that, like, maybe it was like, put your 4 hear me outs on here, and I put Jinx, and, like, people, like,
Yeah.
really gave me shit for that? I'm like, this whole thing was a hear me out, and, like, you're all yelling at me for doing what God told me to do. Evie, I'm gonna keep it entirely real with you. I know that maybe that, like, some people consider that seriously, but, like, the characters' reactions, I was just, like, openly, like, sobbing, crying during that. It was so sweet.
The Gunch is there, you're right.
Oh my Jesus. Boy, I sure don't tell the truth about this series, do I? Okay, viewers, so here's my take on this. We're 3 hours deep and still have 2 more to go through. And they're gonna both be pretty long, comparatively. I think we might be able to squeeze one more stream out of this.
We can.
So, this whole grand finale really wasn't a... Yeah, I'm gonna call the next one Grander finale, and then remake the thumbnail in Microsoft Paint. Well, no, Jinx will probably never get anything again, because, like, she had a huge controversy about her.
Am I helping?
You are. That's what Jinx's character designer heard. And you know that's what they. I bet you'd like to squeeze one more stream out of Casey. Yeah, that's what Casey hears when I womp. Thanks, babe. You always, yeah, Casey. You always know just what to say. The trick from there was to just like mash the drum fill button so it just sounds just great. There we go.
I'm really sad that you can't hear the ones that I can like preview, because when you said you always know just what to say, I previewed one that was just the Among Us, the thing that goes. I really wish that you could have heard it.
What if you came and it made the boo womp sound? When I come, it makes a noise that sounds like.
Sounds like fart reverb.
Yeah, it goes like. When I jizz, it makes a noise that goes like spiddly diddly doo.
Deedly diddly
Actually-
diddly doo.
Yeah, here we go.
9.5. Wait.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the exact sound it makes when I come. Thank you for muting that. We almost got to listen to H. Palmer guy. That's not to say that I wouldn't have liked to do that, but the Grurch borrows Hanukkah. I misspelled almost every word in that 4-word sentence.
That's okay.
Wonder how well this is gonna come through.
He stared at the Grurch and said,
Okay, so viewers, if you here, let me mute the emulator real quick. I mean, let me mute the totally legit DS that I'm streaming. This is the noise it makes when
Cricketoon's cry play.
This is the noise it sounds like when semen leaves my penis. You didn't hear that, Casey, but the viewer
No, I
sure would have.
I can pretend I heard it.
It was the diddly diddly noise.
Good.
I paused on a really good frame here and enjoy this. Humans should have evolved so if only one person climaxes during sex, they make a trombone sound, but if they both climax, they make a rim shot sound. Oh my god. Yeah, like when we both come, it sounds like when I eat ass.
What does
It's a
that
great
sound
stream.
like?
Like when you eat like a really like juicy mango. Yeah, like that. When I sniz, it's a low. Yeah.
Is-
Not gonna lie, this is doing it for me right now. All right. Yeah, it's the fuck this. This joke isn't anything. Have I seen the is there a new Spampton sweepstakes, or was it just the old one?
That's a great question, and I don't know the answer.
Because I didn't watch any of the Deltarune Chapter 2 anniversary thing, because I didn't want it to spoil anything, like, for Chapter 3. Like, I didn't even want to hint about what this game could be about. Yeah, no, I didn't watch that at all. I want to go into Chapter 3 and 4 totally blind.
I don't think the Spampton thing had anything to do with Chapter 3, did it? Thought it was just about Spampton.
I would have no clue. I didn't want to take the risk of them, like, showing off even, like, a single screen grab.
I don't think they would have.
Well, I wouldn't know, because I didn't watch it, so... Whoop, 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 whoop. Viewers, you guys heard of Undertale Yellow, right? That's how I feel about it. More like Undertale Smello. Thanks, Sweet Pea. I'm just sitting here refreshing.
I didn't know that, the main Spampton. That's
The
funny.
main Spampton streamer who ate bar Don. Jesus. Yeah. He does kind of laugh like that, doesn't he? That is kind of what Spampton's laugh sounds like. What did Undertale Yellow do to you? It's an Undertale fan game, so I just immediately think that it's pointless. I've heard it's good, but I hear Undertale fan game, and I'm immediately like,
Not for me.
this probably won't have anything worth saying in it. Humans should evolve to the point where if you lose at wrestling, then you're prego like carpet slugs.
What is a carpet slug?
Slug on your carpet.
Eee.
Never mind.
Are you gonna say
Alright.
something about you want a slug on my carpet?
I was gonna say I'm gonna put my slug on your carpet, which is to say
Yeah.
my flaccid penis on your pubes, so, you know.
I just looked up carpet slugs and all I'm getting is like 6 steps to deal with snails on your carpet. There's a slug somewhere in my living room.
A sliving room.
What's sliming my carpet? Slugs in the house! Help!
Slugs in the house! Slugs in the house!
Phantom slug in my living room.
This is fucking awesome.
I walk into my living room and there are always snail slug trails all over the carpet. They come from behind the TV out to the middle of the floor.
That's
It's
scary. I don't like that.
Slug trail on carpet, but no slug.
It's just your wife scooting.
Slug trail meaning? What do you mean? It's the trail for the slug. What do you mean?
Like, some people like say like the snail trail. I'd like to mean, you know.
Yeah, but no one would say the slug trail.
What if they were English as a second language?
I would accept it.
If someone at first knew English, though,
No, so they should know better.
we're not fucking with this. I prefer a clam slam myself.
What about a clam bake?
What about Clampton?
What about a clam snake?
Uh.
Splumpy in the gun!
Yeah! That's not what I meant to do. It's a sea creature. They have interesting sword fighting.
A carpet slug?
Apparently. Splumpy!
Whoa!
Who's that fucking faker next to you? Are you
That's the
cheating on the
slump-
gunch? Splumpy, you whore.
Slumpy.
She is slumpy. She's slumping on the
Slumpy in
job.
the hunch.
Slutty in the crunch.
The crunch bar.
Yeah, here, I'll draw Splumpy getting killed on stream. We're gonna... That's Squirter! Das Squirter!
The splumper.
How would you feel if I started referring to your luscious cheeks as the splumpers?
I don't know how I would feel, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
Alright, here, we're gonna
Have to
draw...
try.
We're gonna draw Splumpy dying. Humpy in the snatch!
That's a good one.
Alright, so here's gonna be Splumpy. You got the little noses like foxes do.
The snoot.
It just kind of looks like Red from Animal Crossing. The snoot droops. Okay, yeah, I can draw it getting road killed. Here, then we take Red. Oh, that's too much blood. That'll be fine. Let's give up. Here, then we'll draw the 6 tails of Vulpix.
You didn't give her her little curls on her head.
They fell off.
Oh.
And now here's the car that the Gunch is driving.
Why was it the gunch?
Because Splumpy cheated on her
Oh,
with
not
Squirtle.
very nice. What kind of car is that?
Man, I don't know how to fucking draw cars. Be nice to me. It's like a UFO. Yeah, Splumpy got ran over by a UFO. Here,
Cool.
it's got a little antenna. Here, you know what? Actually, this isn't. These aren't speed lines anymore. This is like a cannon, and it shot a alien cannonball.
Put the Squirtle in there and making a social commentary on sleeping around.
Yeah, here we'll have we'll draw a Squirtle like making like the DreamWorks face.
The UFO.
It kind of looks like a diaper.
Yeah, because Squirtle's a baby.
Aw. There we go. This is our social commentary. Squirtle's actually an archangel sent from God
Don't cheat.
to test Splumpy's like morality, and Splumpy failed, so he got shot with the holy
Cringe.
UFO cannon.
PSA, cheat is bad.
Yeah. Don't cheat. Be nice to your partner. So yeah, this is how canonically the adventures of Splumpy and the Gunch end. But you might be asking, well, where's the Gunch during all of this? And the answer? I have to make a big sign for this. These look more like rabbit ears, but fuck it. This doesn't look anything like a skitty.
Sure it does.
So now Splumpy has to work at GameStop to pay the bills because they can't be a rescue team anymore.
That's so sad.
Splumpy ruined the Gunch's life by cheating and getting killed by God.
You're annoying.
So what ends up So here's the big piece of advice that we give you viewers. Don't cheat or God will kill you and your partner will have to work at GameStop.
That's the only reason that anyone ends up working at GameStop.
Yeah, their partners were killed by God. For like any sin, like not just cheating, but like if God kills your partner for any sin, you're doomed to work at GameStop.
True.
That's kind of like what happened with like the whole like Cain and Abel situation.
Yeah.
Cain was the first GameStop employee. But no, like Squirtle is one of like the archangels, like operating under the assumption that the 3 Kanto starters are and like Pikachu and Eevee are like the 5 archangels.
Yeah.
Because like you look at Charizard, it grows wings like an angel, and if you look at Blastoise, it grows cannons like a cool angel. Banished to the land of God, GameStop. The land of Nod, sorry. Wigglytuff comes and binds Skylanders. Here, we'll draw like a really small Igglybuff, just like
little.
Like crying over Skylanders.
Aww.
What the fuck have I done? I just need to put a gradient instead of a fill tool.
Well, that's what you done. You done gradiented.
That's a shouting speech, but it kind of looks like a Kamehameha. This kind of looks more like Kirby than an Igglybuff. I send you a Skylander, please do not send me a Skylander, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Oh, I think they mean maybe like send you a picture of one.
Oh, that'd do it. There we go. This is now Casey, can you see this?
I can see it. I can definitely see it.
Ah!
Ah!
Put this. Oh, yeah. That's a Lunatone. Yeah, Lunatone with little arms and legs behind a Skylander.
Aw.
And using Hyper Beam. Yeah, here, I'm gonna look up Skylanders. I'm gonna grab the first one that I see. What's the first solo Skylander that pops up? Okay, so it's this guy.
This sky. Haha. Well,
Disgaea. Okay, so it's this guy. And, we're gonna make him smaller. And we're also gonna get rid of, his wife.
oh,
His wife must die.
he's divorced.
Well, forcibly divorced.
Divorced.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Widowed.
what he looks like off the top of my head, which is not good considering we've been looking at one for like the past however long we've been playing this game.
I'm sorry, what?
I said I don't remember how to draw it like Skitty off the top of my head, and I was like, well, this isn't good considering we've been looking at one for like the past like however long we've been playing this game.
I don't know, man. If you tell me, like, to draw anything even after I just looked at it, I wouldn't be able to do it. Oh, thank God, this is one of those fake PNGs. Oh, hey. Anyway. There. We put him in a jar.
Oh.
We're gonna come on a Skylander.
Mm.
I love that, like, two comments at the same time are basically saying who he was voiced by.
It looks like the kind of guy who would be invaders.
Voiced by Richard Horvitz. Let's... I don't know, whenever someone says like, Richard Horvitz, my first thought is always, Billy.
Mm.
From
That
Grim
makes
Adventures. From Pim Adventures. Alright, you gotta trust me on this one. I swear I have something good in mind. I'm working magic here, viewers. You just gotta trust me. See, now he looks sad because I flipped his smile upside down. But comic, why did you do that, you may ask? Well,
For fun and pleasure.
it's gonna be pleasure, alright? Here, that'll be someone's, pants. And, like, here's the zipper.
Zipper.
And, like, here's his hand reaching down to, like, unzip it. So, like, he knows, like, oh, fuck. Actually, this kind of just looks like someone, like, turning off a light switch. It's a good thing I can't draw.
No.
Don't! This is Igglypuff's papa. Bought a Skylander and he's ready to come on it. Things are heating up in the Skylands because... Do you think anyone's hot glued a Skylander figure?
Like, where?
You know what, that's probably the best way we could end that conversation. We don't have to think about anything beyond that. He's scared of the dark? Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Oh,
He's not in danger, he's just about to get really scared.
he's just about to be frightened.
He's about to be spooked. He's about to be alarmed. Casey, how would you feel if I alarmed you?
Alarmed,
Yeah, you
if
would.
I'm being honest.
I would be so startled. Shartled.
Snartled.
Aw.
Aw, I'm a failure.
Aw, I'm a snailier.
A snailer!
Wait, I'm gonna make this villain super fucking cool. Are you ready?
Yes.
I wanna make him fucking epic. As in really cool, not fucking our wonderful pal epic.
Clearly,
I don't think
personally.
I don't think that would be, I was gonna say kosher, then I almost said kawaii.
They wouldn't be either of those.
It might be kosher.
Well, you were right.
Shit, I need to just get rid of this jar. Alright, he's been freed.
Oh.
Alright, now we get... Perfect. This is gonna be fucking epic. God, he's so cool. His power level is maximum.
Impossible.
Babe, you look at him and tell me that his power level
You
isn't
look at him
maximum
and
right
tell
now.
me there's a god.
You look at him and tell me there's a god. I think I'm taking psychic damage because... wait, hold up. I'm beefing this. I'm clearly not doing the right thing here.
Here, to give him the Sans eye.
Nah, here's the better one. Alright, we're gonna get rid of the Super Saiyan. Because, like, his power level is so high that his pupils are disappearing, and that's something that only Broly does. So, obviously, he's the legendary Super Saiyan. You know, he kind of looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh character like this. like this is a little Yu-Gi-Oh core. Move it down. It's got too much of his bald spot showing.
Too much of his balls showing.
Yeah, his fucking balls are hanging out. It's fucking who is this character?
That's a great question.
Skylander's game. That's not his name.
Sure it is.
Chaos.
That's a
Sensei.
stupid name.
But it's like K-A-O-S.
Hmm.
This version of Chaos is a clone created by the Dark Portal Master, but defected to the side of the Skylanders. Oh, his official catchphrase is, "Behold, my catchphrase of doom."
Hmm.
This dude's fucking based.
He just is Invader Zim, huh?
Can I send this in the Discord? Sure can, buddy. Here, let me get rid of fucking... Well, it's on its own. Well, I need to...
Well...
Well... Just get rid of this so I don't have to fucking deal with it. We're getting rid of the pants and the penis and the silver spoon.
How dare you.
And the pants and the penis and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. There, it's been posted on the Discord. Okay, so he says, the Doomlanders summoned by Sensei Chaos look like small blue copies of the Night Doomlander.
What in the world does that mean?
Though being on the side of the Skylanders, he still refers to them as quote-unquote stupid in his Sensei training bonus, just like the original Chaos. Chaos is the only Sensei who doesn't provide any secret techniques or exclusive weapons for the Imaginators. Oh my god, Chaos is the only Sensei with a Sky Chi that is already unlocked? Jesus Christ, man. That's fucking epic.
Jingle. I don't know what else she's
Pressing the primary attack button while Chaos is in the air will cause him to transform into his giant head and slam into the ground.
Wish I could transform into a giant head. No, it's not true. I don't
Strangely, this attack is not mentioned in any of his upgrades.
Kinda cringe.
When placed on the portal and during his Sky Chi, Chaos's battle theme from Trap Team plays. He's the sensei who's the master of all the battle classes, by the way.
Of course.
Don't sound too interested, babe. What the fuck is Skylanders?
That's like, I thought it was just like a little game.
Like, can you,
little
like, still,
figures.
is the game just useless if you don't have any of the toys?
I don't know.
It was a launch title for the Switch?
Really?
Skylanders Imaginators is the 6th and latest console installment in the main Skylanders franchise.
The more
Wait,
you know.
if I emulate this, can I, like, pretend I have all the toys? That is to say, can I activate the toys with the emulator and not just, like, pretend that I own all the Skylanders? You need the portal and one Skylander. Let me look this up.
You need the portal and one Skylander.
Ryujink Skylanders. And here we go. Can anyone run it? Let's see. It works pretty much perfect, but there are a few issues. For one, loading a Skylander is essentially impossible. Yeah, I think that's a pretty big fucking issue if you can't get any of the characters.
Yeah, but you can run everything else fine.
Another issue is the boulder in the Cradle of Creation level is nowhere to be seen, making progression impossible. So you
Well,
need to
seems like a
circumvent
big
this by
issue.
loading an already completed save file, but that defeats the entire point of the game.
Then what's the point?
Yeah, what the fuck? This is... New mainline build breaks Skylanders Imaginators. Is there any way to play Skylanders? Is it possible to pirate Skylanders Imaginators? I spent all weekend doing this, trying to get it to work.
Oh.
You can download a save that has all the characters in it. Or you can... What the fuck? So no, it's fucking pointless.
That's dumb.
Alright, yeah, so we're not fucking doing Skylanders. We weren't gonna actually do Skylanders, but like... I might have been able to, like, say it as a joke, but, like... Yeah, it is abundantly clear that Skylanders Imaginator streams are not happening. I wonder if any of the Wii U ones are possible to do. That chandelier picture is epic.
Chandelier is cool, that's why.
Viewers, take a look at this chandelier. Shooting lasers and blowing up a rock. Poke Park has been like one I've been trying to figure out how to do because it's so reliant on motion controls. So emulating it's gonna be kind of a bitch.
Poke
But,
Park was a fun game.
I never played it.
It was a fun game.
It was $50 at a time where $50 was a lot of money to ask for me.
Understandable.
What's the matter, Evie? Do you want this Pokey Farm picture? Mm. I mean, the portal's plugging into the... Yeah, but I don't want to, like... If I'm emulating a game, I don't want to pay for it. I don't want to have to go on eBay and buy Skylanders portals. I'm almost 30. They'll put me on a list.
Yeah, the list of people who like Skylanders.
The worst list to be on. I don't know. Shit, let me look up what system was the first Skylanders on? First Skylanders game. Spyro's Adventure. What?
Sounds right.
Plot. Alright, Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure. Alright, for the Wii.
For the...
Okay, let's see. Alright, Skylanders... Dolphin... Emulated Skylanders portal on Dolphin Wii emulator. Damn, this only just happened last year. Oh, you can actually put your own toys in with this one.
What do you mean?
Like, you got a program so you could, like, actually scan in your physical, Skylanders to put into the game.
I thought you meant just
on
like
the- on
any
emulator.
toy that you have. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I could just put this new little Bad and Yen figure I got in there.
Yeah.
Okay, all the Wii ones apparently work, so...
The Wii one.
Dolphin now has Portal emulation. Oh, apparently it always had it on the PS3 emulator.
Huh.
Alright, so Skylanders RPCS3. I made a Skylanders characters pack for RPCS3. That includes every Skylander. Okay, so it's probably just going to be that, then. That one sounds significantly easier. Should I use RPCS3 Dolphins or Skylanders? Or Wii U also apparently works really well.
Huh.
Okay, so point being, if I want to emulate Skylanders, I can.
There you go. That's all we
That is a
needed to know.
lot of effort for not wanting even vaguely being interested in Skylanders. Why did I do all that?
I don't know.
Hey, Donnie, you missed it. We talked about Skylanders for a while. Oh, yeah. Let me pull up a dead Splumpy in the Gunch. Because, as we can see by this graph... graph. As you can see, Splumpy is cheating on the Gunch with Squirtle. So, God... Well, I fucked that up, haven't I? Well, I've really fucked that up, haven't I?
No.
No, just the window capture's not working for Paint right now. Window capture... There we go. So it turns out that Squirtle was a secret agent of God, who... It's kind of like a Job situation, and Splumpy failed. And so thus he got shot with a UFO cannon. And now Splumpy has to work at, GameStop. I mean, the Gunch has to work at GameStop, and now Igglybuff wants his Skylander.
Yeah.
And also, here's a Chandelure shooting eye lasers. So, that was the stream. So, the Grand finale will happen at some point this week, hopefully. And we'll finish up the last two, secret missions.
Yeah.
And, with that, we can finally put an end to the golden age of dungeoneering. And from there, we will smoke drug. And from there, recording nights can be focused on Yokai Watch 3. Brokai Watch P.
Ooh.
Ew, woo?
Ew.
Ew. Woo. Woo!
Whoa.
Ooh, woo. Alright, well, clearly I'm out of things to say for this stream, so thank you all for watching! Just remember, guys, always be kawaii!
Teehee. Lol.
Always be... nuts.
You know.
Nailed it.
Sounds right.
Seriously, thank you all for watching. We're going to, at some point this week, finish this up, and we will figure out on what to do from there. So, thank you all for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and take care.